the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Today, USA Boxing. We are back. What's going on, everybody, man? Salute to the family. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. It is what it is, man. Today we're gonna have another good show. Pretty good show today. As a matter of fact, I don't like this webcam. I'm gonna have to get it off this webcam. I don't like that one for some reason. I haven't been using my Sony. I just been using my webcams lately. So anyway, shout out to Jackie Hernandez. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Shout out to Jack. What's going on, sis?
Playtime's over, boy.
Man, shout out to Jackie Hernandez. It's in the process of raining right now. It's in the process of raining, man. It's thundering right now.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You know, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Jackie Hernandez, salute to you, sis, for dropping that super chat quarter of a dub. We got fights coming up this weekend. We have Virgil Ortiz versus Stantionis, two young guns. We have Boots Ennis fighting. Boots fight this weekend. I forgot what's his name. Vila. I think he fight Vila. I forgot who it was he fought. He's fighting. I forgot the guy's name. It's the guy who fought Speeder Rashidi. He beat Speeder Rashidi in his last fight. I mean, Speeder Rashidi got beat because he gave out the gas for the most part. He just gave out the gas, and the guy kept coming and coming and coming. Pause. He wouldn't stop. So, he pretty much ran out of gas. I don't think. And then defensively, the guy wasn't really, all of that from a defensive standpoint. So we'll see exactly how that go down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be out of town, so we're not gonna Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We won't be going live. I won't be here, so we won't be going live those days. So but I will be dropping content. I'm gonna be in shit. Going on a little vacation, just a little staycation. Probably go to probably end up going to Atlanta. I'll probably be in Atlanta. I got I know I have family live in Atlanta, so I'll be in Atlanta. Anyways, shout out to Jackie Hernandez, Eric Grimey. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Lou Peterson. What's going on, baby boy? What's happening? We got Lou over here. Who else we got? Who else we have? Shout out to Eric Grimey. Full Revolution. What's going on, sis? She said, hell no. She said, I'll take the dry heat over the humidity any day. Yeah, that humidity down here is something serious. That humidity make it feel like, anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees hotter than what it is. Especially right here in Florida, man. It's, Lord have mercy, but it's miserable. It's miserable. If that wind not blowing, it's miserable. Shout out to Rod. He said, Coach got family everywhere. Yeah. Literally, I do. Literally, I do. I mean, not in New York. I don't have any family in New York. This New York City. Upstate New York, I do, but not New York City. I don't have family. There's a lot of places I don't have family. It's a lot of places I don't have family, or just people I know at. It's a few places, but it's a lot of places I've been that I established relationships in a lot of places. So, it is what it is. Shout out to Retro. Retro, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Cowboy Cat. Cowboy Cat, let's get into the show. Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. It is what it is. John Doe, what's happening? Martin Ramos. Martin, what's going on, fam? Martin, what's going on, my brother? All right, let's get into the show. I don't want to sit here and, talk you guys to death. I got we got something we're doing, man. I'm gonna be pushing very, very hard. Pause. Something that something that I'm a part of. I'll let you guys know something probably by next week. We're gonna be promoting it real hard. I will be having sponsors. You're gonna start hearing me doing quite a few commercial endorsements on this show now. We do have sponsors, so that is going on. You got sponsors. You know what I mean. So we got to pay the bills and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. So that will be going on probably next week. Next week we're gonna be rolling out everything. The sponsors, who's sponsoring the show. Also, if you are a member in the chat, if you want to sponsor the show, You know, you can sponsor the show for a couple dollars. You know what I mean? Shit, you know, I ain't saying a couple dollars like $2. No, I ain't gonna be like that. You know what I mean? It'll be a set price. And if you want to say, hey man, this show is sponsored by, you know, Bruce Gas, Bruce Gas boxing, jazz, and more. You know, yada 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 yada. You know, this show is sponsored by Food Revolution. This show is sponsored by, you know, Lou Peterson. This show is sponsored by, you know what I mean? So yeah, we have you know, we got the sponsorship packages. I do have sponsors, and we will be rolling them out next week. So let's get into the show. And I'm probably going to cut back. You know, I know we've been going live, baby. We've been going live about 6 days a week for a while. I think I'm gonna cut back on the live shows as well. I'm gonna cut back on the live shows because I have so many other things going on. But I think I'm gonna cut back on the live shows. If I can, I'll see if I can probably get another probably, you know, I did have a co-host back in the day. I'm trying to see. I may get me another co-host. I don't know yet. I'm so used to rocking by myself. The controversy rages on. Are Canelo and Jermell Charlo ducking David Benavidez and Tim Tszyu? Some believe so. Some people believe so. Just being honest with you. It is what it is. Again, I'm not a part of the Jermell Charlo or Canelo Alvarez defense team. I have fighters who I really, really like, you know, favorite fighters, but I love boxing over a particular fighter at the end of the day. So if a fighter retires or resigns or don't want to fight anymore, I'm not going to lose sleep or be sad and say I'm not going to watch the sport of boxing because of that one fighter. I don't give a damn. And you automatically know we don't pledge allegiance to promotional companies or TV networks. I never have. I never, you know, when I was growing up watching boxing, I never heard anyone in my family or friends say that, hey man, we ain't gonna watch this fight because it ain't promoted by Don King, or if it ain't promoted by Top Rank, or it ain't promoted by this network, or shown on HBO or Showtime or ESPN or ABC or CBS. Like, no, you know, now in today's time they do that. You know, in today's time they do that. But it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna let, you know, an old school player like myself, I don't sit back and let new school tactics influence old school ways. You know, there's a right way to do things, and you know, it is what it is. So we don't get caught up in that shit, right? Now, ever since the Canelo versus Jermell Charlo fight has been announced, boxing fans and fighters have been all over the place about how they feel as it relates to this news, right? Tim Tszyu feels that Jermell Charlo ducked him in order to fight Canelo. Interesting. He feels that Canelo ducked David Benavidez in order to fight Jermell Charlo. Some people would say that, hey, Jermell Charlo is an easier fight for Canelo. And some people may say that, hey, man, Jermell Charlo didn't want to fight Tim Tszyu because it was a low risk, high reward. And there's a good chance that Tim Tszyu could beat him. So he found a way out and fight Canelo. If he loses, well, hey, I lost to Canelo. True. So people are all over the place with this, right? You know, I'm not the one to tell a man or a woman how they should think. However you feel is however you feel. I do not get caught up in the emotions of men and women. I don't. Now, some boxing fans feel like that this is a good fight for Jermell Charlo. Other boxing fans feel Canelo and Jermell are ducking their mandatories. Some fans feel like Canelo Alvarez cherry-picking ways will finally catch up to him when he faces Jermell Charlo. Some fans feel that way. True. It ain't no guarantee Canelo win this fight. It's no guarantee, right? Jose Benavidez Sr. Let's talk about him, pivot a little bit. I just saw an interview from him. Jose Benavidez Sr. confirmed on Fight Hype that David Benavidez, his son, and Canelo won't be fighting each other. True. I got the receipt. I'll play the video. You can interpret it how you want to interpret it. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Again, we don't know what we don't know. We are boxing fans who are on the outside looking in, and we try to get information from interviews and articles and stuff like that. But then at the end of the day, we have to wait and see how things play out. So we'll see. If that's the case, so that means that Benavidez is not a part of the Canelo's new 3-fight deal with the PBC. If that's the case, then Al Haymon and Canelo have made a strategic business decision to avoid PBC's very own David Benavidez. True. If that's the case. See, I hear a lot of people The one thing I learned about these Wakanda niggas, these pro PBC guys from the LDBC and these other LDBC affiliate networks who use LDBC talking points. If you use their talking points, you're a de facto LDBC. But what I noticed about these guys is, they so much trying to be on this code, this black code, that you getting mad at Canelo. And again, I'm not a part of the Canelo defense team. I let them other YouTube channels who are part of that do that shit. I ain't on that shit. You know what I mean? Last time I checked, I ain't Mexican. So it is what it is. I let them handle that. But people are shooting darts at Canelo, but not saying nothing about the boss of the PBC. Paramount has done their job. Paramount, who is the parent company of Showtime, they did their job. They're putting the money up for the fight, for Canelo's contract or whatever, the fight. But last time I checked, Al Haymon is the boss of the PBC. And a lot of people said he was a genius. And shout out to Kiara. Kiara, what's going on, sis? A lot of people said he was a genius. And, he's the smartest man in the business. Okay, but if he was a genius, he's the smartest man in the business. And he's getting these white folks money for Paramount and Showtime, or getting them to put the money up to pay for the fights. How can you get mad at Canelo for fighting a PBC fighter in one breath, but then say, oh, he ducking the other PBC fighter, without looking at Al Haymon? Like, for the life of me, please make that make sense to me. Can somebody from the land of Wakanda embrace some vibranium with you when you call, whether you a Mexican Wakanda nigga, a white Wakanda nigga, or a black Wakanda nigga? Don't make me know, never mind. All y'all niggas is the same. And listen, if because you have a Wakanda nigga mindset, and if you can make that make sense to me, please make it make sense to me. Because my GED education is telling me when I add this shit up, this shit ain't making no sense. Nothing goes on at the PBC without the blessings of Al Haymon. So if David Benavidez, a PBC fighter, is not a part of this 3-fight deal or equation, or he's being avoided by a newly signed PBC fighter, Canelo Alvarez, what roles does the head honcho or El Jefe having? What role is he playing in this? True. Just want to throw that out there. I just want to throw that out there. Anyways, if that is the case, based on what Jose Benavidez said, and guess what? I will play it. I'm going to play the receipt. You know me. Then Al Haymon and Canelo have made a strategic business decision to avoid David Benavidez, if this is the case. Keyword is if. I don't know. I wasn't in the office. So Al Haymon is on the plot to deny David Benavidez a shot at the title, if this is the case. Keyword is if, because I can only go by what Jose Benavidez said. And I will play it. It's at the 4 minute and 40-second mark of the interview. And I have it to my right. Boxing scene revealed that the other junior welterweight mandatories are forced to wait the outcome of the Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo fight. And these are the fighters who are forced to wait. Bakram Mutalaziv. Bakram Mutalaziv, whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce this dude's name, man. Anyways, some dude named Bakram. He is the mandatory for the IBF that Jermell Charlo currently has. Brian Mendoza. He holds the WBC interim title. And we have a guy from Uzbekistan named Israel Madrimov. He is the WBA mandatory. And then in the super middleweight division, David Benavidez is the intern WBC middleweight titleist who has for years screamed for his shot at Canelo Alvarez and the WBC title that he held twice before Canelo had it. David Morrell, who is 9-0, he is the WBA regular super middleweight titleist. You know what I mean? And we have a guy by the name of William Skull. He is the IBF's #1 contender in the super middleweight division. As for Tim Tszyu, he realizes now that he made a serious mistake. Coach, what is the serious mistake that Tim Tszyu made? Do you guys want to know the mistake that Tim Tszyu made? This is very simple. And this is for anybody. Stantionis realizes he made that mistake as well. Tim Tszyu was next in line for an already overdue title shot. This is via boxing scene versus Houston's very own Jermell Charlo, who holds all 4 titles in the division. And Tim Tszyu is the mandatories. And as a matter of fact, all of his belts have mandatories, but Tim Tszyu is the first one. The WBO previously ruled that Charlo was due to defend his titles next against Tim Tszyu, no later than September 30th, 2023. September 30th, 2023, huh? Well, guess what? September 30th, 2023, that's when Canelo and Jermell Charlo will be fighting each other. September 30th. Interesting. Prior to sanctioning Tim Tszyu's interim title defense versus Carlos Ocampo, whom he crushed within 1 round, June the 17th. So the WBO ruled that Jermell Charlo had to fight Tim Tszyu. It was mandated. Had to fight as mandatory no later than September the 30th. Well, we see how that turned out. The WBO representatives did not respond to an inquiry from Boxing Scene seeking comment on the status of Charlo's title reign in the wake of Friday's announcement. WBO ain't said nothing. I'm finna tie all this together with a nice little bow. Tim Tszyu was formally named the mandatory challenger in August of 2021. Almost 2 years ago. The plot thickens. Tim Tszyu was formally named the mandatory challenger in August of 2021. Guess what he fucked up at? He agreed to stand down for a second fight between Charlo and Argentina's very own Brian Castano, with the written guarantee. Let's say this again, guys. With the written guarantee. Let's say this one more time, like Dr. Umar Johnson. Tim Tszyu agreed to step aside for the second fight between Jermell Charlo and Argentina's very own Brian Castano. If Tim Tszyu never would have stepped aside, we wouldn't be talking about Jermell Charlo being the undisputed junior welterweight champion of the world right now. We won't be talking about that unless he would have had a fight very soon right after the Brian Castano fight. But Tim Tszyu had a written guarantee that he would get the winner of the fight. So whoever won out of that fight, he got a guarantee he was going to get the winner of that fight that happened May 2022. Charlo won the belt. We do know he won the belt and became the undisputed champion. You know what I mean? But when he won the belt, he inherited Tim Tszyu's mandatory. So what happened was Brian Castano was the WBO champion. Once Brian Castano got beat by Jermell Charlo, which made Jermell Charlo undisputed because he had the other 3 belts, he became the mandatory. Tim Tszyu became the mandatory to the WBO title, right? He inherited that. The WBO ordered Charlo and Tim Tszyu last May 31st, which messed up plans for the PBC, right? It messed up plans to have Charlo face, what this dude name? Murtaza, whatever the dude name is. Murtaza, yeah, Murtaza. Murtaza, yeah, Murtazalev, or whatever the goddamn name is. I'm butchering this guy's name. Murtazalev, right? So the WBO, what happened was the PBC wanted Charlo to fight Murtazalev, whatever that guy's name is, in September. But what messed it up was the simple fact that the WBO had ordered, Charlo to fight Tim Tszyu. So I think Murtazalev is the guy. I think he's the IBF mandatory. But the WBO, once they mandated this fight with Charlo and Tszyu, that's what messed everything up because the PBC wanted him to fight, I guess, the other guy. So it was agreed upon that Charlo and Tszyu would go first. They will fight each other first. That was agreed upon. To take place January 28th in Las Vegas. I remember this like it was yesterday. But the date was canceled because miraculously, Jermell Charlo suffered a broken hand injury in late December of 2022. Miraculously. Tim Tszyu was permitted by the WBO to fight its interim title. So he fought for that, right? Fought for the interim title, right? Which he claimed in a 9th round stoppage on former WBC titleist Tony Harrison. So we know Tim Tszyu knocked Tony Harrison out. Knocked him out. Caught him with about 75 uppercuts. You know what I mean? Now, the belief at that time was that Tim Tszyu would challenge Charlo, challenge Charlo for the WBO title and the undisputed titles by July of this year. But that deadline was miraculously pushed back when it learned that Jermell Charlo wouldn't be cleared in time. So miraculously, check this out. Jermell Charlo was ordered by the WBO to fight Tim Tszyu in January of this year. The month before, all of a sudden, oops, I broke my hand. Let's go to Al Haymon's doctor. That's what they say. That's what sources say. Let's go to Al Haymon doctor. Hey, Al, what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a picture now. Show my hand in the cast. We're gonna hold up, take a picture, and that's gonna be that. Telling y'all how this shit works. Now, so that's what happened. That happened right there. So Tim Tszyu was permitted by the WBO to fight for the interim title, which he won, right? Now, the belief at that time was that Tim Tszyu would challenge for Charlo's, WBO title. You know what I mean? But Jermell Charlo wasn't cleared in enough time in order to fight for defend his titles. So a second interim title bout was granted by the WBO, which Tim Tszyu annihilated Mexico's very own Carlos Ocampo. He annihilated him in 67 seconds. He annihilated him. But when he did that, he was under the impression, yeah, man, in September, I'm finally finna get Jermell Charlo. September the 30th, it's going down. I have it in writing. Tim Tszyu had it in writing. Guess what? It don't mean nothing in boxing. True. Hey, have it in writing. Have it in writing don't mean nothing in boxing. Not in boxing, no, sir. Bro, listen, I'm telling y'all, everything just mysteriously just fell in line. And then next thing you know, boop, Canelo is going to fight Jermell Charlo. Oh man, goddamn dog. Right now I got mental health issues. I got a whole problem. I'm going through divorce right now. Man, I ain't fought since 72 in 2 years. Hey, look here, man, I'm up. Damn, I can't do it, dog. I ain't mentally fit. I ain't ready. Yada, yada, yada. So Jermell Charlo turned the fight down. Jermell Charlo turned the fight down. Yeah, man, I ain't ready, dog. I can't. I can't. Next thing you know, boop, Jermell Charlo is inserted in, and all of a sudden, Jermell Charlo hand is fine. True. Hey, Jermell Charlo hand was fine. Jermell, how you feel? Oh man, I'm straight, dog. I'm straight. Hey man, what happened? I know your hand was still healing. You ain't been cleared yet to go back and fight Tim Tszyu. You haven't been cleared yet to go fight. What you mean? Ain't nothing wrong with my hand. Next thing you know, he got. Next thing you know. True. Hey, shit. Hey, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all, boy. I know the game. Hey, shout out to Terminator for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Shit, it is what it is, man.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Tim Tszyu should sue the PBC and Jermell Charlo for discrimination. Jermell and Haymon don't want to see Jermell lose to the white man. Blatant racism. I don't know about that. I think you're reaching about the racism part. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Shout out to Daniel Martinez. He said, name the names, coach. The names have been named. I named them. I said everybody's name. If you're listening, you know what I mean? I said Tim Tszyu. I said doggone Charlo, both Charlos, Canelos, David B.O. I said every goddamn thing. Anyways, shout out to Swat Jones in the building. Shout out to D-Block. D-Block, what's going on, fam? And we got to get those likes up. We got over 300 people in here, less than 100 likes. This is unacceptable. Phone lines will drop once we get over 200 likes. Once we get over 200 likes, the phone lines will drop. I'm not dropping the phone lines until we get 200 likes. Just not happening. But it is what it is, though. It is what it is. I mean, this is the business of boxing. Again, I don't give a fuck. I don't have an emotional investment in none of this shit, to be fair.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah. I don't have an emotional attachment to it. You know what I mean? I get it. I've been watching it too long. I peeped the play. 52 fake out. Old 32 dive. What is the 32 dive? He ain't gonna get hand the ball off to the running back. You go to the 2-hole, dog. Bam! 32 dive. Y'all got the trap block. and this offensive line, y'all got the trap block. He gonna hit the hole. It's gonna be quick. Bam, and he gonna break through. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, but some people who feel that way, they have a right to feel that way. It's not my job to convince other people how they feel. If you feel that this was a conspiracy put together by the man, the sanctioning bodies, and Al Haymon, the PBC, Top Rank, and all those guys work together for the benefit of what's in good business for them. If you feel that way, you have a right to feel that way. I myself know that. I myself know that's exactly what goes on in the sport. I know that for a fact. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Got a lot of contacts, got a lot of people who I talk to. So I know for a fact that's what goes on. You know what I mean? We've all suspected it, but I got confirmation on it. I remember we interviewed a referee. We interviewed a referee out of California, and we interviewed a commissioner, Mississippi boxing commissioner out of Mississippi. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So you know, some people feel the way they feel. That's it. Right now, Paramount is, you know, putting on some good fights through Showtime and in the PBC. They are. It is what it is. And I'm not going to get emotionally caught up because a lot of these niggas online, they just some hoe ass bitches. Like they just get caught up in emotionally in shit that really ain't nothing to get caught up emotionally in. So that's why Coach Malachi, I don't care to argue with these niggas. It's a waste of my energy. You know what I mean? They're nobody to me, but if people feel the way they feel, they have a right to feel that way. You know, however you feel. If you feel that Canelo and Jermell Charlo is ducking their mandatories, you have a right to feel that way. And if you feel that, no, they're not ducking their mandatories, this is a good move, they're making a good business move, there's nothing wrong with that. Either way it go. It's not my job to try to convince anyone of anything. You get what I'm saying? But before we get into the show, I got to do this for these Al Haymon worshipers and these pro PBC guys. We got to say all praise is due to the Most High, the most exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, the greatest man that God ever created, greater than Jesus, Moses, Allah, Muhammad. You know what I mean? Abraham, Lot, Buddha, Yahweh. You know what I mean? According to the pro PBC guys, Mr. Al.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to.
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name. You know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
We gotta do that. We gotta do that, man. We gotta do that, man. We gotta do that for the. I gotta continue. I have to continue to get my checks on the back end. True. They can say, Coach getting paid from Al Haymon on the back end. Yeah. All right. Anyways, anybody who feeling some type of way about True Media Today, USA Boxing family, you feeling some type of way about Coach Malachi Williams, the phone lines will be open. Or if you just want to call and talk boxing, you can call the Talk Boxing once the phone lines open. But if a nigga feeling some type of way, just know that I give 2 fucks about you. Give a fuck about the mammy who had you, the daddy who busted nut in your mammy diseased ass coochie. I give a fuck about you. And Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
How many more lights we need? How many lights we need? We need, as a matter of fact, let me blow this up so I can talk to the people in the chat. As a matter of fact, I want you guys to hear this because, you know, I can say a lot of things, right? But Coach, do you have the receipts to back up what you're saying? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So let me go ahead and show you this here first. Just to give us time to get the lights up anyways. Let me go ahead and show you this here first. Ta-da. Share the screen. Go there. All right, let's go here. Let's go to Box Red. Not Box Red. Let's go to Boxing Scene. As you guys can see right here, this is Boxing Scene. This is what I just read to you earlier, right? It's not Coach Malachi. I ain't making this shit up. I ain't getting caught up on another nigga feelings. Tim Tszyu on Canelo Alvarez. He says that, you know, Jermell Charlo announcement. Canelo ducks Benavidez. Charlo ducks Tsyzu. Okay. This guy right here is right. Who wrote this? Jake Donovan, he's pretty right about this. Not everyone is a fan of Saul Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo bombshell announcement. Tim Tszyu is one of 7 combined mandatory challengers between the 2 undisputed champions who is directly impacted the most by their confirmed September 30th bout in Las Vegas. The second-generation boxer is expected to challenge for Charlo's fully unified junior middleweight crown by that very deadline and wasn't pleased with the update on his outstanding mandatory shot. Canelo ducks David Benavidez, Charlo ducks Tim Tszyu. The unbeaten Australian said Friday immediately after Alvarez revealed the news. The other junior middleweight mandatories forced to wait out Alvarez Charlo are Bakram, don't know how to pronounce his last name, for the IBF, Brian Mendoza, who holds the WBC interim title, Uzbekistan, Israel, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Madramov for the WBA, right? David Benavidez is currently the WBC super middleweight interim title holder. He's been screaming for years to fight Canelo, but I think he realizes now that that's dead in the water, right? And I'm going to explain to you why. It talked about right here with Tim Tszyu, and this is what I read to y'all. Tim Tszyu was already next in line versus Jermell Charlo in order to get a shot at the title, right? He was already next in line. Well, how do I know? Because the WBO previously ruled that Charlo was due next to challenge Tim Tszyu no later than September the 30th, 2023. We do know that ain't happening, right? Prior to the sanctioning body's interim title defense versus Ocampo, he was definitely Tim Tszyu I think he was ruled to be the mandatory guy again. The WBO representatives did not inquire from the boxing scene. They ain't got shit to say. I told you guys, the sanctioning bodies are controlled by the promoters, the power brokers in boxing. The sanctioning bodies are controlled by them. Understand that, right? I always say this over here, and there's many receipts to show that. You can just tell how they move and who does it benefit, right? Now, Tim Tszyu was formally named mandatory challenger in August of 2021. He agreed to stand down for a second fight between Charlo and Argentina's very own Brian Castaño. Now, let's stop right here. Any fighter, I'm going to say this to any fighter that has an opportunity to fight for the title and a promotional company say, hey, look here, man, we take this step aside money. If you take this step aside, we promise you after this fight, you will get the next fight between the two. If you are a fighter and you believe in that in 2023, you are a fool. True. If you're a fighter and you're looking to get a shot at the title, you are a fool if you turn down, I'm just saying for me, to me, you're a fool because you can't turn down opportunities to get a shot at the title, and then think that, when it's time for you to get a shot and the sanctioning bodies and the fighter and the promotional company move in a different direction, you be like, wait a minute, man, y'all promised me I was going to get a shot at the title. Promises mean nothing in boxing. True. No, listen, you got to do like Marvin Hagler. No, dog. No, I ain't taking no step aside. I'm good. No, you going to fight me now. Hey, man, but if I fight this dude, I can become undisputed. Then if I become undisputed, then when you fight me, you get all the belts. No, I ain't even worried about that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fight you, I'm going to beat you, and then I'm going to go after them other belts if that's what I got to do. True. But I just want to throw that out there. Just want to show you that, right? Now, he was promised, Tim Tszyu was formally named the mandatory challenger in 2021. So this is the article right here. I don't have to read this all over again, right? I don't have to read this over again. Let's see what David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez have to say. We do know that a lot of Canelo fans, they don't like Jose Benavidez. They feel like the Jose Benavidez be talking too grimy when it comes to Canelo. And I dare anyone say anything bad about Canelo. If you're not kissing the freckles on his face, wiping his ass when he shit on the Mexican toilet, then, they feel some type of way. Coach, I dare Guacamole and Coach say anything about Canelo. I dare he say anything about Canelo, Coach. He need to be praising my boy. That's what my dog D-Block say. He need to be praising my boy, Coach. Coach, that's what he need to be doing. Let me let you guys hear this. Hold on. This is Jose Benavidez. This is from Fight Hype. Break this down right quick. This is from Fight Hype, guys. As you can see, fighthype.com. This interview was dropped 2 days ago. So I just want to show y'all, you know me, I like to show. I can say one thing, but I want you to hear where it's coming from 2 days ago, right? Let's go. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. We got to get them lights up to 200 before I drop the phone lines.
Eating them and get a unanimous decision.
Officially, though.
So what he was saying was, he was just saying that, you know, that he's rooting for Jermell Charlo. He's rooting for Jermell Charlo to beat Canelo. Jermell Charlo stands a very, very good chance of beating Canelo, too. It ain't no lock that Canelo going to win this fight. If he boxed the perfect fight and Canelo gets tired, gasses out in the second half of the fight like he's known for doing, he has a really, really good chance, to be honest with you. Outside of power, outside of punching power, I don't see any advantages that Canelo has outside of punching power over Jermell Charlo. I mean, he has more experience. He's had more fights, but I mean, outside of that, I don't see any, you know, any other advantages outside of punching power. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know ring IQ. I have to see how sharp Jermell Charlo is in the ring with Canelo, and after that, that'll let me know who had the higher ring IQ. But right now, you will probably lean more towards maybe a Canelo because he has a little bit more experience. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go. Let's see what Jose Benavidez has to say.
I know that you don't. I know you think that Canelo has slipped a little bit. So at this point, right now, are you taking Jermell to win that fight, or do you think Canelo?
No, the reason I'm taking Jermell because it could change everything, you know.
Wait, so you are going to take Jermell to beat Canelo?
Yeah, I'm not have to say, you know.
Oh, okay.
You know, if I was thinking maybe Canelo will give David an opportunity to fight, I would want him to win. You know, I wouldn't want him to lose.
Yeah.
But the opportunity there, I don't think we're fighting Canelo. So, you know, like I say, you know, I don't want to talk bad about Canelo no more. I don't want to talk about Canelo no more. You know, I'm just gonna stay here, enjoy, and see what happens while he's here and who he fights, because it's full of surprises. So I'm just wondering who is he gonna fight next, you know? So I mean, if it's the other way around, I don't know. I'm still confused, you know.
So let's stop right there. I want you to hear this one more time. I want you to hear this one more time because according to what he's saying, he like, man, I don't think we're gonna get that fight. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And his motivation for Jermell Charlo winning the fight, he kind of feel like, hey man, if it changes the status quo, if we're able to land this fight for the belts, you know, with Canelo losing to Jermell Charlo, if that would give us a closer opportunity to fight for those titles, then of course he want that. He's saying that they're not getting this fight
to win. You know, I wouldn't want.
Hold on.
Point right now, initially though, because I know that you don't. I know you think that Canelo has slipped a little bit. So at this point, right now, are you taking Jermell to win that fight, or do you think Canelo?
No, the reason I'm taking Jermell because it could change everything, you know.
Wait, so you are going to take Jermell to beat Canelo?
So he said it could change everything. He's going to explain to you what he mean by that.
Yeah, I'm not have to say, you know.
Oh, okay.
You know, if I was thinking maybe Canelo will give David an opportunity to fight, I would want him to win. You know, I wouldn't want him to lose.
Yeah.
But the opportunity there, I don't think we're fighting Canelo. So, you know, like.
So he's saying that he would think that if Canelo was going to give him an opportunity to fight, then he would want Canelo to win. He don't want him to lose, stuff like that. So apparently they didn't get no memo that they was going to fight Canelo. So he knows something. Hey man, when Canelo ain't picking them dudes. Then he go on to say, yeah, man, you know, I don't want to say anything bad about him anymore. I told you guys, the same guys who, the pro PBC guys, that's over there with the PBC, the fighters and stuff like that. Of course, you know, and some of them was defecating on Canelo, talking bad about Canelo. I don't give a fuck either way, to be fair. But you know, I don't have a dog in the race. But now he like, I don't want to say nothing bad about him. They got the memo. Al Haymon probably told him, hey, look here, man, Canelo one of us now. He is the cash cow, the biggest fish in the ocean in North America. He is the main PBC fighter right now. The rest of you niggas got to get on the back burner right now. It's all about Canelo. I don't want nobody saying anything bad. That's why I was telling you guys. I said, I wonder what Booger Ray gonna say now. Now that Canelo was with the PBC and he's with Al Haymon now. That's Al Haymon's boy. Now I want to see what Booger Ray gonna say. Now ain't nobody gonna say that no more. Well, you know, we got, you know, right now they got Booger. Listen, PBC they got two of the best fighters in boxing. They have Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford.
True.
Canelo Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford on the same label. Hey, that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of having Snoop Dogg and Tupac on this with Death Row. True. Hey, you got Snoop Dogg. You got Tupac. You got Tupac and Snoop Dogg signed to the same record label with Death Row. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Mr. Mac, $2 super chat. He said Canelo has better footwork than Charlo in defense. I mean, I disagree with that. We just agree to disagree. Good looking out for the super chat though. Let's see what's up. Let me see what we got right here. How many likes we have? So for me, that answered the question for me. I'm like, okay, they're not a part of the 3-fight deal, apparently, right? Canelo didn't pick them. So Canelo probably like, look here, puto, man, y'all been talking real bad about me. I said you've been talking bad about me. You say you're the Mexican monster and stuff like that. You say that I'm scared of you. You say I'm running like a chicken. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to come to the PBC, sign a 3-fight deal with Al Haymon. He's going to make me the priority over there, over you other guys. And guess what? You still ain't going to get to fight with me. True. Hey, the boy, Mr. Hale. Hey, that's some spite there, boy. Hey, Swab, boy, that's some hell of a spite right there. Yeah, puto, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come over there, baby. I'm gonna sign with Death Row. I'm gonna sign with Death Row Records. Listen, you got Al Haymon, Suge Knight, right? Paramount and Showtime. They the white record label execs. They the white record label execs that's backing Death Row. So the white record label execs that's backing Death Row, that'll be Interscope with Jimmy Iovine and then Universal, because Universal owned Interscope at that time. So you got Universal, which would be Paramount. Universal, which would be Paramount. Interscope, which would be Showtime, right? I'm painting the picture. Interscope, which would be Showtime. Paramount, which would be Universal, who controls Interscope. PBC will be Death Row. Canelo and Crawford will be Canelo and Crawford will be Snoop Dogg and Pac. Hey, and Al Haymon do come. Hey, Swab, Al Haymon do come from the music business. Hey, I'm just saying though, dog. Hey, you feel me? It is what it is, man. True. Hey, listen. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I know what my eyes see. You know what I mean? I believe what my eyes tell me.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different.
No, welcome to Death Row. Everybody got, remember? Hey, Eric, remember? Back then, they said had them Death Row chains. Everybody got a PBC chain. Hey, welcome to the PBC, baby boy. Yeah, man, let's do a press conference, dog. Hey, man, hey, listen, don't nobody get to see Al Haymon. They got him on the intercom, on the speakerphone. Yeah, hey, hello? Yeah, this is Al Haymon, God damn, Al, I didn't know you was really alive. Yeah, I'm alive, baby boy, I'm alive. I'm here. Nello met me. Nello, is he really alive, Canelo? I've been signed to the PBC since 75. I haven't seen him yet. Yeah, puto. Yeah, he's alive. I met him. Me and Edwin also met him. We met him. How you think we did the deal? Huh? How you think we did the deal? Yeah, we met him. He's alive. He's real. I can bear witness to that. Well, I was like, God damn, you know what I mean? Then look here, man. Hey, Booger Ray. Yes, Al, yes, Al. Oh my gosh, Al, we got everybody out. Al, people were saying that we was gonna go out of business. Al, hold on. What a low said. What a low said. He ain't gonna. Oh my gosh, people were saying we're gonna go out of business. Oh my God, it's just looking bad. The white folks up top at Paramount, they cut the boxing budget for Showtime. I didn't know what was gonna do. Al, we was on our last leg. What happened? Everybody was speaking up about demise, and next thing you know, we pulled off a coup. Thank God to our white investors. Thank God to Paramount. Thank God for the white man. If it wasn't for that white man, oh my God, sweet Jesus, I don't know where we'd be at. Oh my God, Floyd won't let me give him massages anymore, Al. Leonard, yes, Al, man, shut the fuck up. Okay, Al, I'm sorry. Look here, Leonard, what I need you to do, I need you to put the PBC chains around Crawford and Canelo's neck. We have new members of Death Row Records. You know what I mean? Everybody else is secondary. It's Snoop, and Tupac. And the rest of you niggas got to fall in line. The rest of you niggas is the dog pound and y'all the dog pound, y'all the Lady of Rage, and y'all RBX. Y'all ain't Snoop and Pop, but you Daz, you Corrupt, you Nate Dogg, you Warren G. All the rest of you niggas, that's what y'all is. Y'all ain't the top guys, but just fall in line. Oh, I just want to get in where I fit in, Al. Booger Ray, don't worry about it. Your job's safe. You kissing up at. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Al. All right, yeah, come on, guys. Come on, Crawford. Come here, Crawford. All right, we've been wanting to get you for a long time. Floyd loves you. He loves your skill set. We know you're gonna knock that nigga. We know you're gonna knock Aerosmith out. You're gonna beat him good with. But I can't come out and say that in the public. But we know what's gonna happen. But listen, let's put this PBC chain around your neck, bam. Canelo, please. Yeah, Puto, you said a lot of bad stuff about me. Yes, you said a lot of bad stuff about me. Oh, Canelo, it wasn't personal. It was just business. I'm sorry, Canelo. I'm just so happy you're with us now. You're with us now. Your family. We have a PBC chain on. I don't want no PBC chain. That's it. I don't want no PBC chain. You know what I mean? Get out my face, Puto. You get out my face. Oh, please, Canelo, please forgive me, please. All right, I tell you what. I'll let you give me the chain, but you gotta promise to give me the massage the way you gave Floyd. Oh my gosh, I promise you, I still know how to. I'm still really good with my hands. I rub nipples very well. Okay, Puto, get out of my face. So right now, Al don't gave out death row chains. They are family now. Crawford and Canelo on the same record label with Suge Knight, Jimmy Iovine, and I forgot who the president of Universal was at that time. Lord have mercy. True. Hey man, we gotta get them lights up. What we need? We need about 50 more lights. We got to get over 200. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. All on the same label. Hey, what they say to what, Mr. Ham? Errol and David are corrupt and dash. Hey, corrupt. Hey, come here, corrupt. Come here. Oh, man, goddamn, man, what's going on, man? Call Al. Al, man, goddamn, what happened, man? Last year, I thought we were talking about 60, 40, 7, 30, 8, 20. Tell where we give you. There wasn't no guaranteed money. How come he getting 8 figures now? What happened? Man, look here, man. We got him now, man. Listen, man, the white folks put pressure on. Hey, look, don't worry about it. You worry about the wrong thing. You want to get paid, right? Yeah, I want to get paid. You want to get paid. We got Crawford now. And then guess what? I got something else big I'm working on. What you working on, Al? What you working on? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when it's time to come. Next thing you know, Death Row signed Tupac. True. They signed Tupac, boy. They got Nello. Boy, right now, boy. Hey, listen. At the PBC offices, they doing the Tootsie Roll, the Butterfly, the Cabbage Patch, the Running Man. they doing the Floss, the Funky Chicken. Boy, they doing the WAP, the Prep. Boy, they doing the Smurf. Man, shit. Boy, they doing the cool boy. Nigga, Death Row got everybody, man. True. Hey, Death Row don't sign everybody. Hey, knock down 305. Death Row don't sign everybody. Hey, what they say, PBC Central? The one leg up. They doing the one leg up. Boy, they killing it right now, boy. Hey, and then the people who hate Death Row. Man, goddamn, man, Death Row keep with it, man. They got Snoop and Pop. How they got Snoop and Pop? God damn, they got Snoop and Pop. Yeah, dog, they signed Snoop and Pop at the last minute, dog. Ain't nobody see that coming. They signed Snoop, they signed Pop. Where they got the money from? Oh, man, the white folks backing it up. The white folks putting the money up. God damn, man. Shit, they got them all Lord, man. It is what it is, man. This is an old, that's what it reminded me of. I thought about it this morning, right? I said, this kind of remind me when like when Death Row had no sign, when they had no sign Tupac. Remember they signed Pop? Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Right now, listen, hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing a party. I wouldn't mind seeing a PBC party with Canelo, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Tank Davis, fresh out of jail, of course. Tank Davis, Jermell Charlo. Who else? Shit, that's all the stars they got, huh? Let's see. Canelo, probably Deontay Wilder. You know, just the whole roster, just the whole. I mean, not that trash that we don't know about, but just the entire roster that we know about. Just see them all at the same party. You know, wearing the PBC chain.
True.
Hey, where the PBC chain?
I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro-hand.
You got the doggone. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Just everybody wearing. You know what? If I had a promotional company, dog, everybody in my promotional company, I have chains. Everybody be wearing Nick Sack Promotion chains. If you a part of Nick Sack Promotions, everybody that's with Nick Sack Promotions, you gonna have a Nick Sack Promotion chain.
True.
Phone lines will be dropping in a minute. It is what it is, man. Shout out to the fabulous set trips. It is what it is.
Gloria Day and the set trips.
These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard, they be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Phone lines from the drop, man. I do accept threats Mondays through Thursdays. So Monday through Thursdays, y'all did good. You know, you didn't threaten me on Friday. That's cool. I do accept threats Mondays through Thursdays. Send all your gun emojis. You know, do your best gangster impersonation over the phone. Try to sound as intimidated as you possibly can in the chat with your gun emojis and your avatar, stuff like that. You know, all of that is welcome Monday through Thursday. Okay.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Lines open, man. 530-494-9636. PBC Central, man. I see you, dog. PBC Central. You know, he sent me some gun emoji. That look like an intergalactic gun right there. Well, hey, what type of gun emoji that is? You know what I mean? Super Soaker. Wet t-shirt contest. hey, nigga, welcome to the wet t-shirt contest, motherfucker. Welcome to the wet t-shirt contest, partner. Yeah, you finna soak them up. Super Soaker right quick, dog. Finna wet them up right quick. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's see what's happening. First call, who this is? Let's see who this is right here. Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
What's up, coach? It's the inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-C, D-Bill. Fuck off.
It's the inevitable.
Hey, you already know we got to start out the show with a banger, man. You already know how we do it up in here. And Coach Malachi show. We got to get it. We got to bang it, man. We got to make this lit. Am I right or am I wrong, Coach?
Yeah, man. We know we got to make it do what it do, man. D-Block, talk to me, fam. The people want to hear from you. The people in the chat, they be so happy when you call the show. They be so happy. You know, so go ahead and talk to the people, man. Let your fans out there who listening, let them hear your voice. So say what you got to say.
I want to tell the people I appreciate all of y'all. I love all the support. I love all the hate. But when you come and hate with D-Block, when you come and hate,
you on your Bluetooth?
No. Hold on. Let me, because I got to work right now. Hold on. Can you hear me now, Coach?
I can hear a little better.
Okay. Let me park somewhere because it looks like this Obama phone I got from homie ain't doing me no justice. Hold on. And I'm coming with facts. You know, at least I keep it real. I ain't no fake ass. You know what I mean? I mean, shit, when you're going through marital issues, you know, the woman wants her iPhone back. That's okay. I'll get my own phone. It is what it is. You know, can you hear me now, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you better. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to tell all the people, all the support and love that gives D-Block blessings every day. And I want to tell all the haters out there, Thug and D, We talking about Rick Cans from Houston. We talking about Atlanta Casino Life Press. We got to go make some milk cartons. Where's Casino Life Press? Looks like homie got a real job now. So I want to tell everybody out here that I love this sport, boxing that we talk about. And I'm going to tell you something. The PBC should be blessed to be knowing that they got Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. I mean, you're right, Coach. It's like Al Haymon is Suge Knight.
Yeah.
And he made his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And ESPN is what? Puff Daddy? Is it Puff Daddy? Is it West Side versus East Side?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know, Coach. You tell me.
No, you know, top rank could be Bad Boy. Top rank could be Bad Boy.
Okay.
They was back. They was backed by Universal as well through Arista. So top rank could be Bad Boy. ESPN be ESPN to be Arista, and I think Disney own ESPN, and so Disney to be Universal. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know. And
I think the NWO is that's going to be Eddie Hearn's zone, right, Coach?
Yeah, we can make them right. We can make right now. They doing right now. They down right now. They NWO down right now. You know what I mean?
But you know what? Man, I bet you Eddie Hearn right now. He's getting his hair braided. But
hey,
I'm gonna keep it boxing. I'm gonna keep it boxing. Let me give up real quick, but I'm gonna tell you, man. When that Canelo fight versus Charlo happened, I promise you, all the PBC signed fighters are gonna be sitting down right there, and they're gonna look at Canelo. Even Tank Davis, bobblehead, he gonna be sitting there going, "That's the real face of boxing right there." Eat the southpaw. That's all I gotta say for right now, Coach. D Block, D-Town, D-T, D.
Shout out to D Block. Hey, listen. Hey, you know what, man, bro? This is Death Row. Okay, anytime Park have a fight, everybody from Death Row better be there. I want everybody to have their Death Row tape. Hey, let me tell you something. If you sign a Nick Sack Promotions, everybody will have a Nick Sack chain. I can promise you that.
True.
Yeah. Now, I ain't saying there's gonna be no real diamonds or nothing in there. Now, I don't know about all that diamond. Which I be talking about diamond studs, diamond bezel, whatever the hell the diamond bezel is. I am diamondly ignorant when it comes to jewelry and diamonds and stuff. Cause I don't want none of that shit anyway, you know. So I ain't trying to get robbed. But you know, so but anyway, yeah, I leave that to you guys. But everybody gonna have a Nick Sack Promotion chain. Nah, I ain't saying it's gonna be, it might be it might be I ain't saying it's gonna be platinum or no real diamonds, but you're gonna have something. It's gonna be real jewelry. It's gonna be like 24 karat gold or something like that. It's gonna be real jewelry. You ain't got nothing to worry about. It ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna turn your neck green. Shout out to Charles Stevens for dropping that $2 super chat. He said, "What's up, Coach?" Yeah, salute to Charles. What's going on, fam? Come to Nick Sack Promotions. I'm gonna take care of y'all. I can promise you that. We're looking for talent right now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's up? This is Fast from Baltimore. How you feeling?
Man, Fast will beat more. Talk to me, fam.
Not much chilling. There go D Block talking a whole bunch of nothing, calling in. You know what I mean? Just to support his boy. But this fight is worse from Canelo's side, not Jermell's side, but from Canelo's side. This is worse than Jermell Charlo. Like, bro, you bringing up a dude from 154? Like, come on, man. Like, again, like, you ain't. So again, David Benavidez got to wait to get a shot at his title. Who ain't nobody beat him for it. Nobody beat him for it now. He got it took because the drug thing and all that. But nobody beat him. Like, so you gonna keep on holding this man belt from him, and then people saying, well, he's saving him for last. How you know that? We don't know that. Like, it don't even look like he moving like that. You feel me? Like, bro, like,
well, if you listen to the interview. If you listen to the interview on with Fight Hype, Jose Sr. said that they not a part of that. He like, man, he's rooting for Jermell Charlo. He said because he's hoping that it'll change the status quo, but he said, but I'm not gonna say anything bad about Canelo anymore. You know, it's like he got the memo. Don't say nothing bad about Canelo. He's with Death Row now. So he said, I'm not going to say anything bad about Canelo no more. I don't want to talk about Canelo. I'm not going to mention his name. You know, he's not going to fight us. So it is what it is. That's what he said. That's what he said on Fight Out.
And that's crazy. And that's crazy that his fans, you know what I mean? Like his fans, they back that shit up, but then they jump on Tank every chance they get. And don't get me wrong, like it go both ways. Again, I get on Tank ass for doing the same shit. That's like if he bring up a nudie weight, like come on, yo, don't nobody want to see that shit. Like, don't get me wrong, Jermell Charlo is a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. Now, I don't think he's ducking Tim Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? But he is taking the challenge to be great. I agree with that. But from Canelo's side, he's not taking the challenge of being great by fighting a 154 pounder. Like, come on, man, cut that bullshit out.
But how you? But Errol Spence fought Mikey Garcia.
Like that neither. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not into that, and it could be, you know, based off of taste. Like again, I like title shots and unification bouts. You know what I mean? So it could be a taste thing just for me personally too. You know, I'm not saying that. I mean, because hell, Jermell might go up there and beat him. I don't think so. I think you know what I mean. I think that putting on all that. Yeah, you know what I mean? He might, you know, it's boxing. He got to punch his chance.
Yeah.
But I think putting on all that weight, and like you say, for him to jab him out, you know, take him into the later rounds, who's to say that the weight gain won't be hard for him? Who's to say that he won't get gassed out and Canelo punish him?
That's true.
For putting on all that weight.
No, that you
get what I mean?
You know, you hit the nail right on the head, and that's what I'm saying. Like I hear these fans facts. They say, oh man, it's 168 ain't nothing for Jermell Charlo. He walk around at 170, 175. There's a difference between walk around weight and fighting weight.
And fighting weight.
You know, just because you weigh something in the off season don't mean that you are effective at fighting at that weight class. Because those guys at that weight class that you walk around with, they're bigger, they're stronger, they can take better punches than you, they hit hard. So there's a reason why you fighting at 154. If it was that easy, well, I can go to 168 and fight. Jermell Charlo would have been at 168. There's a reason why someone his size is fighting at 154, because he has a tactical advantage at 154 because he's a bigger guy naturally than some of those other guys at 154. But now going to 168, he has no advantages. And like you said, if he gained 14 more pounds to make the weight on top of whatever he's going to rehydrate to after the weigh-in, that weight may backfire and it may slow him down. So you're right about that.
Exactly. And one more thing before I go, like, and the thing is, like, with his fans, you know what I mean? Just keep that shit both ways, man. Like, if y'all gonna complain about another dude doing it, his tactics, like, I get it, like, but keep that shit the same, man. Don't be flip-flopping because this your favorite fighter, so now you gotta defend why he's doing it. Oh, he undisputed and he got the belt, ain't not undisputed. I don't want to hear all that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You're not trying to give David Benavidez his shot at the title, and that's fucked up. But I'm going to keep on tuning in there, Coach.
All right, man, shout out to Fast and Be More. Be More, stand up. And I always tell people that. Like, a lot of people sit back and say, you know, hey, man, you know, he walk around weight, and I'm like, dude, there's a difference, dog. There's a difference. You know what I mean? We walk around weight, what your fight weight is two different goddamn things. You know what I mean? They hit a whole lot differently at 168 than they do at 154. You know? Hey, shout out to Foxy Brown. What's going on, sis? He said, let Mel step up for his bro. He wants to be great. It's been done before. Hey, Foxy Brown, you hit the nail right on the head. Jermell Charlo is daring to be great. Jermell Charlo is daring to be great. That's going to be the memo. Jermell is daring to be great. He's taking up for his big brother who is unable to fight right now. That's what it is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me, fam.
Coach, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
All right, good. The previous caller beat me to the punch. I want to talk about that walk around weight and fighting weight. That's the thing, Coach. You know what I'm saying? You're moving a 14 pounds, man. You don't want to lose your speed. You know, you don't know if he's a decent puncher, a great puncher actually, but you don't know if that power is going to carry over to 168. You know what I'm saying? Your first do it, man. That's going to be a tough fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo's got chin, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah.
He's been tested and proven. He's been fighting bigger guys. And to be honest with you, man, let me tell you something, Coach. When we talk about the Charlos, we all know Jermell is the real lion over there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So So you know what? I'm happy for him that he landed the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'm gonna be rooting for him that night because I like underdog. I don't see him doing much, to be honest with you, against Canelo. But hey, man, it's a fight. It looks good on paper. It's not the fight that I wanted. I wanted these two guys to fight the Mandos, to be honest with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it looks great on paper. Undisputed versus undisputed. It's a great fight, man. You know, and what else, Coach? You know, moving up, man, like walking around weight and fighting weight is two different things, man. People have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you want to be effective, man. You know what I'm saying? In that night, you got to bring your A game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't be slipping against Canelo, man. Canelo, again, is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm happy for the kid. He's getting the paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing for him and his family. But to be honest with you, man, let's just enjoy the fight, man. People got to start complaining and bitching, bro. Yeah. That's my call, brother.
Man, shout out to Jamie, man. Jamie from
right.
New York, stand up. New York, stand up. I'm like, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I'm the man daring to be great. You know, when Canelo move up and fight bigger guys, that's what his fans say. He's daring to be great. Jermell Charlo daring to be great. And then for people may believe that Jermell Charlo got a shot. Jermell got a shot at beating Canelo. What I like to do is look at the intangibles. My thing is, okay, you say he has a shot at beating Canelo. Fine. So I look at, okay, can he keep Canelo off of him for 12 rounds? That's what you look at. Will Jermell Charlo be able to keep Canelo off of him for 12 rounds? And what's going to make that a little bit more difficult, shout out to Damian Bennett, what's going to make that to be a little bit more difficult is you're wearing probably 15 to 20 more pounds heavier. Well, that's his fighting. That's his walk around weight. As I said before, your walk around weight has nothing to do with your fighting weight. Whatever advantages that Jermell Charlo had in the 154-pound division will automatically be eradicated at 168. And somebody say it's a good chance he may gas out. He may get tired. All that goddamn weight. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see how it play out. I'm happy he getting the bag. He's daring to be great. That's what I'm gonna say. Jermell Charlo was daring to be great. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, that's exactly what I'm gonna say. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Hey, Coach, this is Swat Jones from Fort Worth.
Swat, talk to me, fam.
Man, what's happening, baby? Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I couldn't wait to hear your take on this like the whole week. As soon as I heard Mel was going against Canelo, I was like, yo, I gotta make sure I tune in to Coach, man. I think, to be honest with you, man, I didn't even say cherry pick, but I think it was like a selection gone wrong. I think Mel, I'm happy with the fight. Actually, I'm really happy for both of them because I think both of them gonna make some money because I know I'm buying it. I know I'm buying it. And they about to make some bread. You know what I'm saying? And so as a fan, I'm totally happy with that. And then, you know, the thing is, Mel got that dog that I think all of us can appreciate and love in the game of boxing because, you know, he don't give a damn. He coming up. And he said he wanted to smoke, and he definitely asked for it with Canelo. So, I was thinking about the question that you said. You said that I don't think at first I thought it was Mel would be ducking Tim or just dodging him if he didn't fight him next. But at a shot at Canelo, man, come on, man, you be crazy out your mind not to take it, especially if you think you can beat him.
Yeah.
I mean, and so I don't blame Mel for going up to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really get that opportunity like that. And we know Canelo got that A-side pull golden boy kind of feel to him. You know, he can make moves like clockwork. You know what I'm talking about?
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Because I see I'm trying to be fair and balanced. I see a lot of people mad. Yeah, man, Canelo fighting with 154 pounder, this and that. But why are people absolving? Why are people not bringing up Al Haymon? I'd like for the life of me, can someone who is a pro PBC, love everything Al Haymon fan, can you please explain to me how can you be upset with Canelo fighting Jermell Charlo at 154 pounds when Jermell Charlo boss Al Haymon is the one that's making sure he get paid by fighting Canelo? I wouldn't know Al Haymon so Canelo just come over there, tell Al Haymon what to do. Al Haymon is a part of this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. But it go back to what you always tell us in the chat, like tell us on the channel, man. You be giving us gems. Like, it's like the hypocrisy of it is some shit that you can't make up. You know what I mean? Because like, because if you just hate a fighter, it's like you know what I'm noticing about this, the boxing community, especially just coming into the new age of it, man. Like, if they don't like a fighter, man, they don't give a damn who else made the decision. They just gonna blame the fighter.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, that's the sad part about it, because them fighters just trying to make money and make a living, put food on the table. But they got to get what they can get at that time. So even like cats like Al Haymon, you know, you got some cats who think he made a genius move, but you got some cats who just don't say nothing about him because they don't want to say nothing against him. But then you got some that congratulate him. And that's what bring all the fuckery in boxing, in my opinion, because I don't care about promoters. I'm like you. When I was growing up watching boxing, man, I didn't never give a damn. But I didn't know. I knew Don King was a dude was a black motherfucker with the damn gray hair with the fro. That's about all I knew. But I knew them boxers. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? You know that I don't know, coach. Like me, I couldn't explain that. I know. I just, it's a lot of hypocrisy in it, man. And I see what your whole intent was and talking about it, man. Because you done educated me on a whole bunch of shit, man. I don't know. Some shit don't make sense to me.
Yeah, trying to make sense out of nonsense, Swat. Hey, man, shout out to Swat Jones, man. Fort Worth, Texas, man. Stand up. Man. Yes, sir. Hey, you know, so, again, I'm not saying for anybody to be mad at anybody. But what I'm saying is, how could you be mad at the employee but not getting mad at the employer? You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, nigga, I'm mad. Nigga, I'm mad at Pop. I'm mad at Dre, because Dre moving this kind of way and that kind of way. I'm mad at Daz because he doing this and he doing that. He made an album with this artist. He made an album with that artist. Yeah, but Daz is a recording artist that's on death row. He has to do what his boss, Suge Knight, tell him to do. So how you get mad at Daz for the moves he making on death row, but you don't get mad at Suge? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Shout out to Foxy Brown for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What did it say? What you said? You say, I am with Mello. I am with Mel. Canelo ain't it? And that big Canelo have been in some wars. Okay. You say he been in some wars. Okay, yeah, I got you. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Jermell. You know, Jermell Charlo, one of my favorite fighters. So I'm damn so rooting for him. I don't think he's gonna win, but I'm rooting for him. I'm just being honest with you. I'm rooting for him. I'm damn so pulling for him now. I want him to win, but you know, when I sit back and look at it and weigh it, 14 pounds, he could probably be 20 pounds more than what he normally fight at. That's gonna be a hard task. He probably gonna get tired and gas out. And Canelo hit hard, bro. Shout out to Jose. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Mel had close fights with Castano. He say Nello took clean hits from Triple G and Kovalev. He coming forward all night against Charlo, coach. Nello and Castano. No. Listen, Jose, I totally agree with that. Bro, listen, everything you just said, I agree. I've seen Canelo get hit with a flush uppercut from Triple G, and he ate it. He got hit, bam, his head went up a little bit, and then he looked at Triple G, and he shook his head and did like this, like, Like him and Triple G were trading some bombs. Jermell Charlo don't hit like that. That's what I was saying, fam. Whatever advantages Jermell Charlo have at 154, he's not going to have those advantages at 168. Now, he may have a reach advantage. But that's about it. He may have a reach advantage, but he ain't gonna better keep Canelo on at the end of the jab. I'm just saying, like, he's not Bivol. He ain't big and strong like he's like Bivol. He's coming. You get what I'm saying? So that right there, bro. Canelo might. I honestly, I'm going for Jermell Charlo, but I can see Canelo. Canelo not gonna make the mistakes Brian Castano made. One, I can see Canelo pressing him out though. Shout out to Double S Rider. Dropping that half for bam double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, daring to be great is the new way to dunk. He said, Derek should be great. It's a new way to do. He said, give him the show though. Hey, oh, yeah. Hey, I'm daring to be great, dog. I'm daring to be great. This nigga Ducky. Here you go.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the legendary Wassa Canelo refusing to fight David Benavidez. Canelo refusing to fight David Benavidez. Nigga, please. Well, a whole lot. Well, some David Benavidez fans. Hey, let's pivot a little bit. What do you guys think about what Jose Benavidez said on Fight Hype? What you think about what he said on Fight Hype when he said, "Man, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Canelo no more. I don't even want to talk about Canelo. We're not gonna." Hold on, I want you to hear this. I want you guys to hear this.
Though.
Hold on. I want to know what you think about that. Cause he said, "Man, we not gonna get him. He's not gonna pick us." So what do you guys think about that? What do you think about that? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL. What's happening?
Man, Coach Eddie, talk to me, fam.
Man, I seen the topic today, and I wanted to take time to think before I called in. And I got to thinking, Canelo is kind of like the Nino Brown of ducking, man.
Coach Eddie don't be playing, boy. He coming in. He throwing bolos. Bro. Hey, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Dino Brown of ducking. This brother he's been cherry picking, been stealing, he's been ducking. You know what I'm saying? Then what he trying to do? He trying to implement Jermell Charlo. He trying to deflect by implementing Jermell Charlo in his ducking status. And all this stuff. I just made a little rap sheet real quick, and I'm gonna be out. Coach. I've been paying attention to D Block, and D Block always say you got to come with facts. So you know what? I'm gonna come with facts. So I ran a little rap sheet on Canelo, and he got a count of bomb bashing over there, fighting cans in Mexico. got 2 counts of elder abuse, Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto. He got 1 count of beating up a homeless crackhead with James Kirkland. He got 6 counts of hate crimes, targeting European fighters, 4 counts of tampering with judges, 1 count of money laundering in the tune of $365 million he stole from the zone. Got 1 count of fraud against PBC. He got 4 counts of stealing boxing moves from brothers, Rashidi Ellis, Ronald Ellis, my homeboy. And he got 1 count of failing the drug test, 6 counts of withholding water from hostages, won't let them drink no water. And now he got 4 counts of stealing hot merchandise that he stole all them belts that he got, Coach. You know what I'm saying? I had to come with that. That's his rap sheet.
Hey, bro, why goddamn Coach Eddie don't play? Hey, bro, Coach Eddie powerful power, bro. Powerful power. He undisputed. Hey, Coach Eddie, I got you. Hey, I'm gonna let you go.
I'm
gonna let you go. Hey, Jill, stand up. Hey, boy, he ran down the whole resume. He ran Canelo. Hey, look here, man. Hey, let's get the super chats out the way. Hey, shout out to Eric Gutierrez, man, for becoming a member for 9 months. Shout out to Eric Gutierrez, man.
Hey, okay.
He said that's why Canelo dealing with Al, not Benavidez. Hey, look here, man. That's what I keep saying, bro. Why everybody mad at Canelo for fighting Jermell Charlo? Jermell ain't complaining, but Al Haymon is Suge Knight. He is the Suge Knight of Death Row. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Boxing Tim for dropping that quarter of a bam dub with your boy.
Super chat received.
Boxing Tim he said we saw this coming. Canelo is Floyd. PBC / Al Haymon is Golden Boy / Oscar. He say steady feed the victims. Hey, what y'all saying? Y'all saying the brother man Al Haymon ain't? Boy, y'all, man. Y'all, listen, man. Listen. Well, hey, man, welcome to Death Row, man. Welcome to Death Row. And at Death Row, everybody fall in line. Caller, hold on. At Death Row, everybody fall in line. Shout out to Off the Ropes. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub with your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, I think Mel should come in around 164 and rehydrate close to 170. I think it'll help him maintain his stamina and speed. Hey, man, you know, we'll see. We'll see, fam. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Canelo may have something in the contract, or Al Haymon may have something in the contract. Yeah, you got to come in. You got to come in at you can't. You got to come in as close to 168 as you possibly can. I don't know. Shout out to SS Ryder for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You said Canelo the only boxer who don't have to fight the contenders in his division. Shout out to Coach Eddie. He said that. Boy, hey, boy, y'all some cold sap suckers, boy.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Y'all are some cold sap suckers, boy. Lord have mercy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's the inevitable. D Block, D City, D Coach Eddie.
D Block.
Now,
talk to me.
Now, you see, Coach Eddie had to see me, had to hear me, what I say, what I do. You got to come with facts. He had to rehearse that, Coach. You rehearsed it. He did pretty good. He did all right.
But he did
I
good.
Give respect.
Bro, listen, bro.
Brother,
Coach Eddie, pound for pound. He pound for pound,
pound for pound. All the way with the belts, you know. I mean, he went through everything. I mean, he went. I mean, I promise you, Coach. I bet you, Coach Eddie's been waiting for this moment all his life. What's that song, Coach? I've been waiting for this moment all my life. That's Coach Eddie, Coach. He waiting for this moment. And I'm gonna tell you something, Coach Eddie. I got nothing but mad respect for you. But when it comes down to the great one, the man with the plan, the man that stole PBC's reign, he is the man. He's the poster child now. I mean, they got him in PBC headquarters, Coach. Yeah. They got Canelo crowned in the background where Al Haymon sitting down right now. So all y'all people that love y'all Al Haymon, love the PBC, I mean, guess who's at front and center right now? It ain't Bobblehead. It ain't Tank Davis. Homeboy in the tank, as we say, Coach, playing with his rubber ducks right now. We talking about the man that wealth come out of the zone. No matter what they say. Don't believe them, my people. The people that believe in D-Block, don't believe them. Because, you know, when I come with something, I come with facts. And I'm going to tell you something. The Zone has made they are a great app for boxing. He's established that already. He's done with that. Now he's going up there to clean the shit from the PBC because the PBC was a sunken shit. Am I right or am I wrong, Coach?
According to Fred Barbertop conversation, and a lot of those guys, they said PBC was a sunken ship. But PBC has been able to, really kind of put those fights together now because of Paramount. So I think a lot of people are forgetting Paramount. If it wasn't for Paramount, which is the mother company to Showtime, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be getting these fights. So I really, really do have to give credit to those guys as well because they the one putting the money up for the fights. They the one did the budget cuts, fired a lot of people, reduced the budget in boxing for Showtime. And I think they put down the ultimatum. Listen, man, you got to give us the top fights if you want to continue to get our money. And all of a sudden, bam, all of the top fights just started happening. So no more the politics as it was before. So, it is what it is. It is what it is.
And, 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 and you're right, Coach. And I got one more thing to say on this. before Canelo was signed, the PBC was doing good. I'm not gonna lie about that. We got Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, but they got Terrence Crawford, like I told you earlier, Coach.
Yeah.
They got the king at 168. No matter what you say, I mean, you know how of a threat it was for him to be like competition with PBC. He was a real threat. I'm gonna be honest with you with the zone. I mean, even if people don't like the zone, I like the zone for what they stood for. You know what I mean? He jumped ship. He did what he had to do with the zone. Now he's at PBC, and guess what? He laid out he laid out all this saying, "I'm gonna sign with you, but I'm the man. I'm the boss." And you know what Al Haymon said? Okay, whatever you want, Canelo. I'm willing to give you whatever you want because I want you. You the real one I want. I don't want these bums I got right here. They can't make me no money. Look at Benavidez and Plant. They make no money. So when you talking about Coach, about Benavidez Sr., shorty shorts, I don't even think he's really Mexican, to be honest with you, Coach. He looks like he's mixed too.
Hey,
so
listen.
At the end of the day, he had to shut his mouth. Al Haymon told him, shut up. Don't talk anymore. What I tell you, Coach?
So
yeah, go ahead, Coach.
Did you see the interview? What do you think about the interview with Jose Benavidez? Like he said, I don't want to talk about Canelo. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Canelo. You know, like it seemed like he did a 180, and he said that, man, it don't look like Canelo's going to pick us, so he's rooting for Jermell Charlo. What say you about that? Canelo's not going to pick David Benavidez, and what say you about that? Is that more Canelo demanding, dictating terms to Al Haymon? Like, look, I sign with you, but I get to pick who I want to fight. I'm not fighting Benavidez. Or is that more so Al Haymon like, look here, dog, you can sign with us, and I'll make sure you don't have to fight Benavidez. I'll get in contact with Mauricio Suleiman, let him know not to activate no mandatories, none of that. As long as you're over here, I can protect you. I was able to get Errol Spence. He hasn't fought an IBF mandatory in like 4 or 5 years. I can work wonders. I got you. I got Crawford. Right now, PBC looking good. They got Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing in North America, pound for pound. Some people, one of the top 3 fighters in the world. They have Terrence Crawford, pound for pound, one of the top 3 fighters in the world, 3-division world champion, the fighter of the year, lineal champion, Ring Magazine champ. You get what I'm saying? So they got Canelo and Crawford all on the same label with Tank Davis, with Errol Spence. I think them the 4 top guys. I would say Big Rolo, but Rolo ain't no star. I would say Big Rolo, but I'm Rolo trash. But I'm talking about you got 4 of the top guys. Jermell Charlo, his stock gonna raise up all because not only he was undisputed, no one gave a damn about him being undisputed. He didn't really have any fans. But now that he's fighting Canelo, his stock is gonna be risen up a little bit. So they got all the chickens in the barn pretty much at 168. On top of David Benavidez, on top of Morrell, you know what I mean?
Caleb Plant, yeah. and the thing I gotta say about that, Coach, is like this. Mr. Benavidez Sr., if you hear this, I want you to hear me clearly. And I want you to hear me the way I'm gonna tell you. I've always disliked you. I've always never liked you for what you try to do to my boy. Try to put him out there like he a punk. Now guess what? You a punk. You a pussy. You had to bend over. That's what you had to do. You had to say, yes, master. Whatever you say, you want me to speak out your shoes? That's what Benavidez Sr. did. He didn't stand by his balls, by his manhood. He didn't stand by that and say, no, my son has to fight him. If you sign Canelo and he don't want to fight us, I don't want to be with the PBC no more. No, he did a pussy move. That's what he did. And one more thing, Coach. I want Coach Eddie. I want Rick Camps. I want Casino Light Press. I want all of them. Bring them, Coach, and every one of them, I'm going to knock them out. D-Block, D-Count, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Sorry, D-Block, man. Hey, bro, I was sitting there thinking about it. I say, damn, bro, that's a death row move. Hey, shout out to my sister Bless, man. Bless, what's going on, sis? That's a death row move. Suge Knight got Dr. Dre. He got Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, all on the same record label. When they go to the boxing awards, they got the entire Death Row / PBC there. You know what I mean? They got Tank. Listen, just look at these names right here. The PBC got right now. They got Canelo Alvarez, their sworn enemy. Canelo, well, not a sworn enemy to PBC, but to the PBC people who love PBC, they hate Canelo. They got Canelo. The pro PBC guys, pro Al Haymon guys, they hate Terrence Crawford. They call him top ranked over this and that. They hate, to this day, they hate him. The two fighters who the pro PBC people hate the most are signed over there to PBC. True. So it's kind of like a conflict of, God damn, I hate this motherfucker, but he over here with the record label, he over here with Death Row now, but I still hate him. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta find another dude who really, a Death Row, from the beginning, Death Row fighter, you know, to beat the other two guys who I hate. That's a part of the PBC now. True. Yeah. But you know, I can just imagine the mental gymnastics that they're having. You know what I mean? The mental gymnastics. Shout out to my sister Bless, man. Bless, what's going on, sis? What's good, sis? The mental gymnastics. Man, this motherfucker side of my, you know, you did know that the PBC don't owe you anything. You know they don't know who you are. I don't give a damn. That's my company. That's my company, dog. God damn, they signed this mother. They signed Canelo and goddamn Crawford. I don't like neither one of them motherfuckers. Like, bruh, because you can't be pro PBC and like Crawford and Canelo. For the alphabet boy guys. You get what I'm saying? Because Crawford won't get you interviews, so you're mad at him. He got to be all these slave names and stuff. And then Canelo, you hate him because of whatever, you hate him for whatever the reason may be. Might be racial issues or whatever, or just boxing in general. Who knows? Don't give a damn. You know what I mean? So now both of them over there with Al Haymon. So Al Haymon don't take into consideration what dudes, you know, what the Wakandas online be talking about. Man, I ain't thinking about them niggas, man. Shit, we get to the bag over here. I got the backing of some good white folks with Paramount and Showtime. I got the backing of them good white folks. I'm not thinking about what these broke ass niggas on YouTube and Twitter talking about. True. Like that, you know, that I mean, that's what I be, you know, that's what I be saying. I'm like, dude, you do know that man don't care nothing about none of that shit, dog. You don't care nothing about none of that shit. But anyway, but they got Canelo, Crawford. They already had Tank. And they got Spence. Them the top guys over there. The top guys. Ain't that some shit? Motherfucking, yeah, them the top guys over there. Literally. Hey, what they say? Letitia, she said, meanwhile, coach, Florida's fighting the mafia. Oh, Florida fighting John. Florida fighting John Gotti III, John Gotti grandson. Florida fighting John Gotti grandson. You get what I'm saying? And they got Florida. It's like, bro, this is Death Row all over again. This is Death Row all over again. It's Death Row. It's Death Row. Shout out to Rick Tills. What's going on, baby boy? It is what it is, man. You guys do know, man, that you know that the True Media Today USA Boxing. We have sponsors now. I will be saying a lot of my sponsors next week. Next week I will be saying a lot of my sponsors. So happy we have sponsors now. You know, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So anybody in the chat want to sponsor the show? I'll let you guys know what it is. Just get in contact with me. Hit me up. You got to hit me up on my email at the bottom. True Media Today. True Media USA Boxing at Gmail is at the bottom right here. So just hit me up. Let me know you want to sponsor the show. You can. We have a lot of sponsors next week, so we'll be dropping that. But anyway, man, you know, Team Freeway Boxing is, we are the official podcast of Team Freeway Boxing. Shout out to my main man, Freeway Ricky Ross, man. Salute.
What's my name?
My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet that you never explains? Moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug. Thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
I mean, it is what it is, man. So, man, everything going smooth as can be, easy like Sunday morning. You know, again, people have a right to feel the way they want to feel. It is what it is. You know, I'm not I would be a fool to think that someone that has the status of a Canelo Alvarez, he would not be in a position to wear. And then shout out to Ed Reynoso too. Ed Reynoso, he's a hell of I think he's Canelo's matchmaker and he's Canelo's manager. Shout out to Eddie Reynoso, man. Eddie Reynoso making some big moves. Eddie Reynoso makes sure that Canelo get the biggest bag possible. Can't forget about Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso is making sure that Canelo get the biggest bag possible. And yeah, man, you know, we you know anything, you know, we 100 mil, we 100 mil over here, man. We're 100 mil over here. We're 100 mil over here. You get what I'm saying? We're 100 mil. You know, 3-fight deal, $100 million, $100 million plus. Okay, Canelo, whatever you want. Now, again, you notice no one else at the PBC ever received a contract like that. Because no one over there is the draw that Canelo is. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. You know, it's called supply and demand. And when these companies make business moves, like a Paramount and Showtime, when they decide to put money up for a fighter to fight on their network through an advisory company or a promotional company, they pretty much have an idea what they're going to get back. And they're not going to offer hog head cheese or pork chop Willie. You get what I'm saying? They're not going to offer pork chop Willie, you know. They're not going to offer pork chop Willie a $100 million contract. Pork chop Willie going to get a whole head cheese sandwich contract. Look here, pork chop, check this out, dog. You ain't going, I don't know, you're going to get a pack of 9-laters, some, you know, case of Coronas, you know, couple of whole head cheese sandwiches. You're going to get that in about $500. That's about all we can do for you, dog. True. But this dude going to get 100 mil. Call him, what's your name when you calling from?
Coach, what's going on in New York?
What's your name is?
Rob from New York.
Rob from New York. Talk to me.
Coach, before I start, I just wanted to ask you a question. Where do you see Canelo in rank all time amongst the Mexican fighters?
Shit, I got quite a few of them. I got to go really look at it, but just to name offhand, you know, I'm biased when it comes to my old school fighters. So offhand, I'm gonna say Salvador Sanchez, Julio Cesar Chavez, Juan Manuel Marquez. I got those three ahead of him right now. Eric Morales, Barrera. I gotta go look, but them like the first 4 or 5 that come off the top of my head. Canelo be in the top 10 though. He'll definitely be in my top 10 Mexican fighters.
So top 10, but maybe not top 5 right now. But the reason that I asked you the question is because and like obviously I'm a big known, you know, Canelo hater, but I kind of do understand it with the fact that, you know, you have to kind of like, it's a business first and then a sport, not the other way around. Eddie does the matchmaking and he's doing everything for the benefit of Canelo. However, this is not coming from like PBC guys or just Canelo haters. This is from his own Mexican fan base. If you go and listen to ESPN Mexico, they are shitting on Canelo. They are ethering Canelo because well, I don't want to say him in particular, but it's Eddie that's doing the move. But they're clearly labeling Canelo as a fraud because he's moving a certain way. Same way they criticize Floyd for picking and choosing because they're the cash cow. They seem to be doing the same thing, but unnecessarily because you clearly have a guy that, you know, the people want to see, but for matchmaking reasons, you're kind of like avoiding it to make the biggest payday as possible. But you're running the risk of that fight not even happening. Like, look, if you look at the Deontay Wilder and this other Anthony Joshua, yeah. that was supposed to be one of the biggest heavyweight fights that we were waiting for. It never happened because they wanted to overseason and overcook it. And it seems like Eddie Reynoso is looking at it as like, listen, I'm gonna let's try to make as much money as we can. You know, we'll wait till David looks a little bit vulnerable. And if we have to face him in the long run, at least let's make sure that we get paid for it and make it, you know, a 9-figure payday, for example. However, choosing Jermell as a choice, I don't hate it. I think I was very upset with the Jermell fight because this guy had been out for 2+ years, has fucking mental health issues and all this shit. But with the Jermell fight, I'm not mad at it. I just think that it's very risky. It's very risky, and like Benavidez dad said, can't be mad because at the end of the day, Jermell kind of has a shot unless he gets robbed. That's my 2 cents on that. But
Canelo. Jermell Charlo. I'm gonna let you go, Rob. But Jermell Charlo can win this fight. He's gonna have to have a perfect fight to win this fight. I'm rooting for him because he's one of my favorite fighters. But I'm not gonna be delusional. I do understand he's gonna gain about 14 to 20 more pounds when it's all over with before he steps into the ring. That's gonna make him a lot slower. Whatever advantages he had at 154. He will not have those advantages at 160, 168. Now, he'll still have the reach advantage, but he won't have the punching power advantage. His footwork is good. He probably have better. He's probably a little bit more better athletically than Canelo with his footwork. But Canelo is very, very good at cutting the ring off. He's a flat-footed fighter, but he's very good at cutting the ring off and anticipating where you're going to be at. And he's very good with timing. And he's very good with body shots. So the thing is, dude, some of those mistakes that you made against Brian Castano, and Canelo is way better than Brian Castano. So, a lot of people feel that Canelo is slipping. He's not the same fighter. But we're going to find out what Jermell Charlo can do. It's a tall task, though. This ain't going to be no walk in the park. They got weight to do this for a reason.
It's not going to be a walk in the park, but 2 key things. Same thing that you said pretty much before, which was Canelo gasses out after the first half of the fight. So we saw it in the John Ryder fight. We saw that, he was going to seem a little bit more fresh because he took that long layoff due to his hand, whatever, and he's much older. But he seems like he's gassing out after the first half of the fight. And number 2, like we saw in the Bivol fight, if you have someone that is quite active, punching in volume, you don't need to knock out Canelo. You just have to overwhelmingly fight the right fight in order to get the decision. Whether he gets robbed or not, we don't know. But if he does lose to Jermell, what does that do to the Benavidez fight? That's a big payday that you gotta avoid. At the best case scenario, if they don't happen to fight Benavidez, at least it avoids kind of like that humiliating, devastating defeat that still saves space for the Mexican fighter. That's all you could say with that.
All right. Well, shout out to Rob from New York. Salute, fam. Now, I will say this, though. To piggyback on what Rod is saying, if Canelo were to lose to Jermell Charlo, it would add credence to what a lot of his critics has been saying. He's been avoiding, like I can hear Dante's Boxing Nation right now. So, Dante's Boxing Nation on IKey TV be saying, so, a cherry pick that went wrong. Canelo has been so busy ducking and avoiding the slick black fighters, picking and choosing who he wants to fight. But hey, Floyd Mayweather said the same thing. That's what he did when he was fighting.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. When I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
Oh, Canelo has earned the right to pick and choose who he wants to fight. And Al Haymon has earned the right to side with Canelo. Listen, I'm going to keep throwing this in you pro PBC guys' face. Your boy Al Haymon is the guy who you guys keep overlooking here in this equation as well. Al is on the side of Canelo now. Canelo is the cash cow of the sport of boxing over here in North America. It ain't Tank Davis. It ain't Errol Spence. It ain't Deontay Wilder. It ain't Caleb Plant. It ain't David Benavidez. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's the only guy getting $100 million from Paramount. So that tells you everything you need to know. Al Haymon is a businessman. He ain't looking at this skin color stuff that some of you guys come from the conscious community. Y'all looking at this. Al looking at green. He's siding with Canelo from this point forward. As long as Canelo over there, that's his boy. That's who he signed with. Because he the one that's bringing that money in. That's just the reality of the situation. As soon as y'all understand that, the better you'll be able to cope with it. True. I'm just listen. I'm trying to break it to you nicely. Hold on. Shout out to S. Scully. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What is that? You said Canelo is the only boxer who don't have to fight the contenders in this division. Oh, I already read that super chat right there. Shout out to Chris White for dropping that $2 super chat. He said, "Leave Dante alone." Oh no, I'm not picking that Dante. I'm not picking that Dante. I'm telling y'all what it is. I'm not appealing to your emotions. I'm not trying to make an emotional appeal to you to try to gain sympathy and support from my position or point of view. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. Listen, what Wakanda is on and what Al Haymon, like, okay, we got a book, right? Listen, y'all still on chapter 1. Al Haymon is on chapter 15 of the book. I'm saying. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? Marco from the 714.
Marco from the 714. Talk to me.
Coach, I think you're right on the spot. I mean, Al Haymon is a businessman. He don't see color. He sees green.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So as much as I like to say Canelo's doing PBC a favor and putting him back on the map, Al Haymon is a no wolf. So I'd be very curious to know how the negotiation went down as far as those 3 fights. Did Canelo say, you know what, I'm going to take Charlo 1, Charlo 2, and then I'm going to go up for spins? Did Al Haymon say, you know what, I'm going to give you the first 2 picks, but the third one's got to be Benavidez? I mean, at the end of the day, money talks.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting. I think Jermell has all the tools, all the skills to make this a great fight. The question is, like you said, 14 pounds is no walk in the park. How is he going to react to that? I'm hoping that it's to his benefit, but we'll see, Coach. And I don't know why people are mad at this fight. You know, it is what it is, and people wanted it. Now it's here. Just embrace it.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, these guys who hate Canelo pro PBC, y'all got to bow down. Listen, y'all got to bite the bullet on this. Al Haymon ain't listening to y'all. Y'all got to bite the bullet on this. Al, like, listen, that's my guy. One Canelo is worth more than the entire PBC roster.
You ain't playing. You ain't playing, Coach. Now, I'm gonna give you my. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry about that.
I'm going to give you my prediction, Coach. I think he's going to go after Jermell. He's going to go Jermell. And if Canelo probably have his way, I think Errol Spence is going to be the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Then again, Al Haymon could have easily said, okay, you know what? I'll give you the first 2 picks, but my 3rd pick is going to be on me. And this is where Benavidez might come into play. And hopefully, Coach, I don't care at this point who he fights, but he's got 4 clear options on the same side of the street. I know he only got a 3-deal fight, but out of those 3, 3 of them are good enough for me.
Okay. All right, shout out to Marco from the 714. Salute, fam. Hey, bro, that's just the reality of the situation. Shout out to Jose Campos, dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach, speaking facts. Yeah, man, I mean, bro, that man a businessman. That man didn't think about this shit. Listen, Al Haymon is not, listen, I can promise you, Al Haymon is not in his office in Cleveland like, okay, now I want to sign Crawford. We got the money now. I want to sign Crawford, pay him 8 figures, but the niggas from the LDBC and the boss on Twitter, they don't like him. And they called him Top Rank, told him so they don't like him. So I'm not gonna sign him because they don't like him because they pro my company. They never seen me before. They don't know what I look like, but they pro my company. I ain't gonna sign him because they don't like him. Oh shit, Canelo, we got a time to sign. We got a chance to sign Canelo. I got the white folks at Paramount. They already gave us the money for Crawford and Spence. Now they willing to give me the money, $100 million for Canelo. Put up $100 million for Canelo. But I you know what? But them dudes, maybe I need to call Jabba the Hutt from the Alphabet Boys. Look on boxing Twitter because I know they don't like Canelo. They don't like Crawford. Let me consult with them before I sign them. Man, y'all ain't a part of the equation. True. Hey, y'all, them niggas ain't a part of the equation. Like for real though. Like for real. I'll sit there. Yo, but I don't know, boy. You know, get what I'm saying? Listen, what I told y'all. Watch how quick everybody from the PBC changed their tune. You ain't gonna hit nothing bad from Booker Ray Leonard about Canelo. David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez. What Jose Benavidez said? Jose Benavidez said, hey, look, man, I don't want to talk about Canelo. I don't want to say anything bad about him anymore. I just want to keep my mouth closed when it comes to Canelo. I mean, he's not going to pick us. It is what it is. So, you know, I hope Jermell Charlo can pull it off. You heard what he said. He got the memo. True. Hey, Jose Benavidez got the memo. He was running his mouth, talking that flim popping that week. Al Haymon had no call. Listen, Al Haymon had no gave Jose a call. Al Haymon gave Jose a call. Say, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, this is what I need you to do from this point forward.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Hey, Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach, talk to me.
Man, I think it's a win-win for Charlo. I don't know why people are upset. There's once upon a time, wasn't all of them in the same division together? You know, Canelo started at 147 when the Charlos was already at 154. So, you know, it's not a mismatch as far as size goes.
Yeah.
And it's a win-win for Charlo, meaning that Tim Tszyu fight is always going to be there, even if you lose to Canelo. You know what I mean? He can fight Canelo, get the bag there, and then still go defend against Tim Tszyu, much like Kell Brook did when he fought Triple G and then when he fought Spence. Yeah. Like, we not losing anything. And Tszyu, if he was given the opportunity, he would say, hey, you know what, I'm going to still fight Charlo instead of fighting Canelo. He going to get the bag too. So I don't know what he's talking about. Man, ain't nobody ducking that dude, man. I think Charlo will fight both of them. You know, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I don't think if Jermell Charlo going to 168, I don't foresee him coming back down to 154. You know, because I don't see
him campaigning there. I don't see him campaigning there. I think at best he'll go down to 160. Yeah. You know, win or lose. But I don't see him campaigning at 168. I see him going up there to fight Canelo, and then, you know, that being that fight, because if he beat Canelo, I don't think he want to fight Benavidez and Plant and all those dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I think he'll lead those belts up there and probably go campaign at 160. Okay. You know.
All right.
So, you know what I mean?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm done.
No, you done. Okay. I was just saying, shout out to Curtis from Long Beach, man. LBC, stand up, man. Salute, fam. Yeah, Curtis. I see what Curtis saying. I don't see him standing at 154. If he were to move up to once he moved up to 168, he's not coming down to 154. Now, Tim Tszyu made a mistake. This is a PSA message I want to give out to all fighters. If you are a fighter like Stanionis, right, and you have an opportunity to fight for the title, and you do know once you get a belt, the pay is more. When you get a belt, the pay is more, right? If you have an opportunity to get a belt and they present you with step-aside money to get out of the way for one fight, guess what? Do not take that step-aside money. Because now, if Tim Tszyu had a chance to do it all over again, Tim Tszyu never would have took that step aside. He never should have took that step aside, right? Tim Tszyu looking crazy now. He has no one to blame but himself and his team, because he got a contract. He had a contract saying that in writing, yeah, man, whoever went out of this fight between Charlo and Carlo, hold on, and Castano, I'm going to get him next. Now, guess what? He ain't getting him. Stanionis ended up taking step-aside money from the PBC to allow Ugas to fight Spence. thinking that he was going to get that fight, the winner of that fight, and guess what? He still ain't getting Spence. You get what I'm saying? So, listen, boxing a dirty game, bro. What you have signed on paper, what they say, that shit don't mean nothing. They do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Big Bird, calling from Little Rock.
Big Bird from Little Rock. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, I just think Tim Tszyu is the one that's losing. And I just want your comments on that because he didn't get the chance to fight the big fight, and eventually Charlo is going to end up losing the title. So Tim Tszyu is losing because he got to wait for his title change.
Well, Tim Tszyu had a shot, but he waived it. He took step aside money. Remember when Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano fought Brian Castano fought in he was a they had a rematch, right? And Brian Castano was the Tim Tszyu was the mandatory to fight Brian Castano's WBO title. He allowed Brian Castano, instead of fighting Brian Castano, he allowed him to say, look here, I'm gonna step aside for you to allow you to fight Jermell Charlo with with the contingency that whoever win this fight, he had it in writing with the WBO. Whoever win this fight, I am the immediate challenger for the WBO mandatory. That whoever wins is going to have to fight me. He had it in writing. Guess what? He still ain't get him. So if Tim Tszyu had a chance to do it all over again, when he was the mandatory for Brian Castano, he should have said, "No, you're not gonna rematch Jermell Charlo for undisputed. You're gonna fight me, and then if you beat me, then you can fight him. But if I beat you, I'm gonna go fight him for undisputed." That's what Tim Tszyu should have did. He made the same mistake that Amantis Stantionis made. He made that same mistake he made, and guess what? Now Stantionis finna fight Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz probably gonna kill him this Saturday. And Tim Tszyu ain't gonna never fight Jermell Charlo because Jermell ain't coming back down. He ain't coming back down to you know what I mean, to the 54. So he gotta wait till Jermell drop the belts and fight for the vacant title. That's what he's gonna have to do.
Good game, Coach. I appreciate you. Salute.
Shout out to Big Bird from Little Rock. Salute, fam. Little Rock, stand up. You get what I'm saying, though? Y'all can't be. Yeah, that ain't shit. If I'm gonna fight him, listen, bro. Let me tell you something. And listen, you gotta be like my main man. You gotta be like my main man, Clubber Lane, man.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair been messing in my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Be like Clubber Lane, man. You gotta be like, no, I ain't taking that, dog. This is my only shot. Because there's no guarantee you're gonna get that shot. There's no guarantee you're gonna get that shot, dog, for real.
Dumb ass nigga slipping like we not on his ass.
Bro, you at the crib?
Yeah.
That nigga Jerry here.
What?
Got one.
All right, man, it's on the floor. Got one, y'all. This dumb ass nigga slipping.
Shout out to LA Maddox for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say due to Ginger Duck getting the W for fights that he really lost, the steroid use and ducking Duck Nellos not even close to the top 10 Mexican fighters of all time. I have to go back and look at it, but he's not in my top 5. He's not in my top 5, nowhere near that. Now, Canelo fans feel like he's the greatest Mexican fighter in the history of boxing. They have a right to feel that way. They do. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Junior Corona from New Hampshire.
All right, Junior Corona from New Hampshire. Talk to me.
Yeah, so I gotta disagree with you a little bit about the Tim Tszyu thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, in terms of having a name on your resume, then yeah, he definitely would go back in time. And instead of kicking the can down the road and not getting the fight with Charlo, probably would have enforced that back then. What
did you disagree with?
Now, what I'm talking about in terms of business, I think he put himself in the right position because he stayed active. You know what I'm saying? And let's say, we all know Charlo's not going to go down to 154 again. This is not happening. But he put himself in the position to get the belt. Like, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's going to be the guy that's going to, the belt's going to him. And he stayed active
So anybody else who picks up any of the other belts are not going to be as fresh, as sharp, as ring savvy, so to say, because a lot of these other people in the same weight division haven't been as active as Tim Tszyu. So in terms of a business decision, because once you get the belts, I mean, belts don't necessarily translate to big money, but they translate to more money because you're the champ. You know what I mean?
Well, this is where you're wrong at. Tim Tszyu had an opportunity to fight for the belt when he fought. He had a
yeah.
So by him turning down that opportunity to fight for the belt, when you sit back and look at it, because he wants to fight for a title. His whole argument is, I want to fight Jermell Charlo because I'm the mandatory to that WBO strap. Well, when you was in the position
100%.
to fight the champion, you turned it down. So now
that's what I'm like. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, he's supposed to.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, he messed up right there. Same thing Stantionis did.
Yeah,
he messed up right there. No, he did right by saying.
I agree with you on that.
But he messed up right there.
Like 100%, I agree with you on that. You know what I mean? In terms of having 'cause in my opinion, though, if Tszyu was fighting on Charlo, I think Tszyu would have beat him. Not because I think Tim Tszyu is a better fighter, but he's been a lot more active. You know what I mean? He's been looking real good, being as active as he is. So in terms of having the Charlo name on in your resume, can nobody take that away from you if you beat him? It is what it is. In terms of that, yes, he definitely messed up. But I feel like in terms of a business decision, he still made the right move by saying, you know what, I'll take the step-aside money. You're going to pay me, but I'm still going to stay active. I'm not taking step-aside money to not fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be in position to take the belt. But, I mean, you also make very valid points. You know what I mean? So it's not like we far apart on the points he was making anyway. You know what I mean?
I got you. All right, man, listen, man, shout out to Corona, man, New Hampshire. Salute, fam. Junior Corona, salute to you, fam. New Hampshire, stand up. Yeah, listen, if you're a fighter, listen, if you're a fighter, bro, and you got an opportunity, okay, this guy's the champ, but the champ don't want to fight you right now. The champ wants to fight this other guy in a unification bout. If you sign this piece of paper, same thing that Tim Tszyu and Stantionis did, you sign this, we'll guarantee that whoever the winner of that fight has to fight you. You got to sit back and say, you know what? What did I see this before? Tim Tszyu signed the contract signed the paper, an agreement with the sanction about the WBO, and guess what? I still ain't fought for the belt. Y'all told me I had to fight 2 more people after that, right? And then Stantionis, you took money, step aside money, either 1 or 2 times, whatever. I don't know how many times. And then now you finna fight Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz finna go kill Stantionis, in my opinion. But he may we'll see. I just think stylistically his style is all wrong. It's all right. It's all wrong against Virgil Ortiz. That's just my opinion. But you get what I'm saying? So now it's like when you sit back and look at it, it's like, man, I don't know about this here, man. No, I ain't taking no step aside. Let me get the belt, and then we can talk about big money. We'll talk about that later. Shout out to G Daddy. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
G Daddy, what you say, fam? He say salute, coach. He said, I hope a lot of fighters are getting a big bag out of this deal. Good undercards. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how they have it laid out. We'll see how they have it laid out. But I mean, that's just a reality. That's just the business of boxing. It is what it is. Right now, it's Mr. Come to your trap and take over your trap. Canelo came to the trap, took over the trap, and now Canelo is the head, is the main guy at PBC, period. Al Haymon was able to get Canelo and Crawford. You know what I mean? Canelo and Crawford. 2 guys that's in the top 5 pound for pound, amongst the boxing pundits. Literally. You know what I mean? Bruh, it's like, again, it reminds me of Death Row. It reminds me of Death Row. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Knockdown 305, what's going on? Dade County's finest. What's going on with shout out to JC, shout out to Timothy Stoudemire, shout out to Damian Bennett, Big Bird, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Foxy Brown. Shout out to Kendall Price. Hey, man, if the show gets shut down, the power went out. So I think it's storming outside. So I just want to let you guys know that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He said cold tie as fuck. No, I'm not high at all. Not high at all. Not. Shout out to the prophet. What's going on, fam? Eliza Feliciano, salute to you, fam. Now, El Unico, what do you say, fam? He said, how much is step aside money usually? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how much the step aside is. You know, I don't know. I would have to ask somebody who, you know, who's more well versed in that. I don't know. I guess whatever the agreed upon amount is. You know, I don't think there's a uniform thing like, you know, step aside money. This is what fighters normally get. I think it's whatever they negotiate and whatever they agree upon. You know, shout out to Thug and D. It is what it is. I was looking at something else on Twitter. As a matter of fact, let's look at this. I was looking at this on Twitter. I see Devin Haney. I saw a tweet. Well, they have some real gangsters on Twitter, boy. They have some real internet gangsters on Twitter. I can tell you that right now. They have some real internet gangsters on Twitter. These dudes is John Gotti's. You know, a lot of these dudes that be on social media that be talking all that gangster stuff, they really be nerds. They ain't never went nowhere. They really be nerds. The street dudes, ain't no street dudes on social media doing this. I could damn that guarantee you that. Not no real street dudes. Probably like the little dumb kids that be showing their guns and stuff in videos, but ain't nobody really doing this. Y'all check this out though. Y'all check this out. Yeah, they have some real gangsters on Twitter. Anyways, like studio, like, you know what I mean? Twitter gangsters. Anyway, y'all check this out. It say Michael Benson retweeted. Shakur Stevenson has stated that Devin Haney offered him a 75-25 split to fight next, but he's rejected it. Shakur said, I don't think I'm the A side. I just know my worth, and 25% ain't it. I didn't turn down the fight. That was supposedly be the first offer. Haven't heard nothing since. Let's stop right there. This is where the mental gymnastics come in at. I want y'all to try to explain this. Thug and D said, what you say? You heard Dev send him a low ball offer. I want y'all to try to explain this. This gonna be too easy for me. Because, boy, some of the same people who said that, yeah, man, you know, Devin offered Shakur a low ball offer. They didn't have no problem when Devin Haney took a low ball offer in order to fight George Kambosos. Not once, but twice. True. If it's somebody like a Canelo Alvarez and he's offering somebody a low ball offer, no one has a problem with that. Well, Canelo, to be fair, when you fight Canelo, you're getting your highest payday, meaning a lot of people getting 8 figures fighting Canelo. So, you know, high 7 figures, low 8 figures. So, you know, I can't use Canelo as an example. Let's say Tank Davis. Man, Tank Davis, you know, man, ain't nobody making no hell of a money fighting Tank Davis. Yeah, man, but, you know, you gotta, you know, Tank Davis is the star. He's the cash cow. And Tank Davis is the face of boxing. So when you fight Tank, you got to take whatever we give you. When it was Errol Spence, you know, 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, take whatever we give you. Crawford ain't worth nothing. Crawford only worth 90-10. It should be a 90-10 split. You know, 65-35, you know, 80-20, this and that. Take it or leave it. So everything was cool. These same dudes, now, as you guys know, Devin Haney is LDBC. Devin Haney, the Haneys is a part of the LDBC family, the Alphabet Boys. This is the message that I have for the Alphabet Boys. When it was Terrence Crawford, let me look right here. When it was Terrence Crawford that was trying to get what he felt like he was worth, you Alphabet Boys, LDBC specifically, and your Alphabet Boy channels, the She-Goes, the Fagnons, the Doodoo Browns, you know, the Chump Size, all those guys, all you guys are affiliates somehow, right? Y'all were the same dudes that were saying, yeah, man, no, man, he got to take whatever we give him. He ain't worth this. He ain't worth that. He need to just be happy to step in the ring. Those same guys who are now taking the position of Devin Haney, now you guys are saying, yeah, man, no, man, Shakur, no, man, the Dev the A side. Shakur got to understand the situation. Dev got all the bells. This and that. He ain't worth this, he ain't worth that. Y'all doing the same thing now. The exact same thing. And then the people who are pro Shakur, who feel that Shakur is getting a low ball offer, some of those same pro Shakur guys didn't say that when it came to Crawford and Spence. When it was Crawford and Spence, Crawford should do whatever it takes to make the fight happen. But when it's Shakur, you know what I mean? Oh, man, he receiving a low ball offer. So it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. F them. You get what I'm saying? So I just got to throw that out there. I like to point out the double standards and the hypocrisies with you guys. I like to throw that out. I like to throw that out there because the double standards and the hypocrisy, when it comes to your favorite fighter, you move totally different. When it's a fighter that you don't like, oh, man, he need to take whatever we give you. If it's a fighter that you do like, oh, man, he the A side. That's what it's supposed to be. You can't make it up. True. So they argue both sides of the coin. They argue heads, they argue tails. When you pin them down on tails, you take it to heads. When you pin them down on heads, they go back to tails. You can't beat them. True. I can't beat you like that. I can't beat you like that, dog. I can't beat you like that. I can't. You get what I'm saying? I can't. I want to see you niggas explain this. Please niggas explain this to me. Y'all got to do some niggas explaining, right? I want to see you niggas explain this to me. Because this ain't making no sense to me. It don't. Please, nigga, explain this.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Hey man, something. Hey man, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna let Team Shakur and Team Haney. I'm gonna let y'all fight that out. I don't have a dog in the race. I don't have a dog in the race. I'm gonna let y'all fight that out. Shout out to VFR. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Prime Major Taylor would have slept all of them twice if he had Hearn's Jerry curl.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Hey, shout out to Big Blunts. Big Blunts, what's going on, fam? You got to take the fight, take whatever they give you, man, because you're going to look what's at stake. You're going to once you get the belts, then you're going to be the man. All that stuff there, right? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Cool Boy from Florida.
Cool Boy, talk to me.
Yeah, I want to say, what's your thoughts on what was that fight we saw yes on Saturday? Heavyweight. What's your thoughts on Jared Anderson, man, against Charles Martin? I mean, I did have him to knock out. I think I had him knock out Martin. I think the fourth round, in my opinion, but it went the distance and he got hurt a couple times. So what do you think about him moving forward?
What do you think? What did you know about Charles Martin?
Shit, all I know about him, he was a former champion, but he got knocked out the last fight. Who he fought? King Kong Garcia. He got put to sleep.
Yeah. He had 3 losses. I think he lost Cal Nike. Cal Nike stopped him and stuff like that. I think King Kong Ortiz as well. Charles Martin is a vet in the game. If you listen to my fight part, I did say that, hey man, this is a hell of a fight right here. I really like this fight. Mm-hmm. Charles Martin has experience. This is a step up fight for Jared Anderson. It's a step up fight. This ain't gonna be no walk in the park.
But Coach, check me out though. Before he fought Charles Martin,
I'm answering your question. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was saying like before he fought Charles Martin, everybody hyping him up, talking about he the next Riddick Bull and all this. He gonna knock him out. Everybody changed their opinion now.
Who is everybody?
So I don't know, like he can't.
Who is everybody? Are you talking about me specifically or?
No, I ain't talking about you, coach. But I'm just talking about in general, though. You know, yeah,
Oh.
how you were hyping him up, and they even tell you Atlas was going in on him too. I don't know if you seen it. What you said about him?
I mean, yeah, I mean, he has some defensive flaws that he really need to work on. Like, you know, his thing is he got to know how to bob and weave in the pocket, and he got to get his head off the center line. You can't be pulling straight back with your chin in the air.
Yeah, because I know them boys Joshua, them boys big, them other top heavyweights, they gonna be a problem for him.
Yeah. All right, but shout out to Cool Boy, man, from Florida. Salute, fam. Yeah, so I mean, if you listen to my breakdown on it, you know what I mean? I picked Jared Anderson to win, but I'm like, man, you know, Charles Martin ain't no walk in the park. And then he was in phenomenal shape. The crazy part about it, he took this fight on an 11-day notice. For you to take a fight on an 11-day notice, that means that you had to already be in shape. So he already was in shape. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm Jared Anderson, I go back to the drawing board. I study that fight film against Charles Martin. I study that. And, you know, you make sure you work on it. He got to work on his defense. He don't have a problem with his offense. He got to work on his defense, period. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Hey, what to say? Mr. Yagami, what you say? You say, yeah, lean it back and get you dropped. Yes, sir, it will. School of X-Man, what you say? You say Big Baby still on the come up, and he got a lot to learn. Yeah, this is his 15th professional fight. This is 15th professional fight, so it is what it is, you know. He'll learn from it. He should. If he don't learn from it, then he not what people hoping him to be. And from the looks of it, it seems that he doesn't even want to be that. I saw him in the locker room. His mama was holding him. He was crying on his mama. He was crying on his mama's shoulder. I'm like, damn, that's twice I saw you crying. Well, his name is Big Baby, so his name is Big Baby. But I'm like, damn, you crying on your mama's shoulder? Like, okay, dog, you was crying to Rod Jones on camera. Then they got you crying until you're on your mama's shoulder in the locker room. I'm like, God, you know, I mean, his name, he do call himself Big Baby now. So true. I mean, I guess what can you expect when you call yourself Big Baby? You get what I'm saying? You know, he's big, he's a baby, and he cries, you know. LaShawn said he ain't got no chin, period. I don't know if he ain't got no chin. If he ain't got no chin, he would have got knocked out. Yeah, if he didn't, I disagree with that. If he didn't have a chin, he would have got knocked out. In the heavyweight division, you know, you get hit with any heavyweight, you get hit by a punch by any heavyweight, you're gonna get hurt. That's a heavyweight division, fam. Shit, if he didn't have a chin, he would have got dropped and knocked down. He didn't get knocked down at all. He got hurt. But getting hurt is that's a part of boxing, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to Vince Pride. Hey, okay. For dropping out sorry about that, guys. For dropping that half for bam, hundo on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat.
I gotta change the text on my phone. My text looking real small. And my kids messing with my phone. He said, for all of the days I missed, appreciate you, fam. Yes, sir, Vince, man, I appreciate you too, fam. Salute to you. But you get what I'm saying, though? But the heavyweight division, man, like, all it takes is one punch in the heavyweight division.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
12 say that 5th round, he almost got stopped. I mean, he almost got stopped, but he didn't hit the ground and he didn't get knocked out. I almost count for horseshoes. And kind of horseshoes and marbles. You get what I'm saying? Like, he didn't get dropped, he didn't hit the ground. When I think of people who ain't got no punch resistance, like this dude was getting hit flush with power shots. And he didn't get dropped. So, you know, did he get hurt? Absolutely he got hurt. See, anybody in the chat gonna get hurt. You get hit flush with a goddamn punch. Shout out to Damien. What to say, fam? He said, why do people think you're not supposed to get punched in the fight? I mean, I don't know, man. I think the people who think that, Damien say, why do people think you're not supposed to get punched in the fight? I think the people who think that probably never had a fight before. Like, you're gonna get hit. That's it. Now, the thing is this. It's the way he got hit. Like, the way he was being hyped up and the hopes that I have for him, he was making rookie mistakes. I think that's the problem. He was making rookie mistakes. You don't pull straight back in a line. It doesn't matter what weight division you're in, with your chin up in the air. You always pull out in angles. Always pull out in angles. Roll, slip, counter. When you finish getting off offensively, you get out of there in the angle. You get what I'm saying? You don't pull straight back with your chin up and try to lean back to try to avoid a shot. You don't do that. He has a lot listen, that fight right there, he has a lot to learn. It's amazing that he didn't get knocked out. Because Charles Martin has punching power. It's amazing that he didn't get knocked out, bro. The way that he was, the way that the times that he got hurt, the way he was getting hit, it's amazing that he didn't get knocked out. If Charles Martin would have caught anybody else with that shot, like an Adam Kalnaki or probably any other prospect, that other prospect go to sleep. If Charles Martin would have caught another prospect that's 13-0, 14-0, 15-0, 16-0, with those same shots, he probably would have put him to sleep. True. Shit, nigga, I don't see fights. Bro, I don't see fights, man. Well, bro, like, what's my main man named? Tito Trinidad. Tito Trinidad wasn't the most defensively sound fighter in the world. Tito used to get dropped all the time. But with Tito Trinidad, the fight didn't start until he got knocked down. Now, I ain't saying Jared Anderson or Tito Trinidad. I ain't saying that at all. What I'm saying is, he 15-0 prospect. Like, bro, they need to study that, bro. They need to study that. Get your head off the line. He was making a simple mistake. Get your head off that line. When you finish, get out of there in the angle. You got to angle him in the pocket. Don't pull your head straight back. And the fact that he kept doing it, I would have liked to hear what was his corner telling him in between rounds. Because I had the volume down. I would love to see what was his corner telling him in between rounds. I would love to see that. I wonder what they were telling him in between rounds. For real though. Shout out to Yamas. What to say, fam? You say that's the difference with fighting in the gym and in the street. He said the street fighter usually panics when they get hit. I mean, dudes in the street. A lot of guys, street guys, they be swinging wild, be swinging all like this here, all off balance. You know, just swinging haymakers. You know, gassing out, no form, no technique. And when you see street dudes, when people be swinging at them, they be leaning back like that too. Street dudes, they be leaning back. Hey, yeah, no, that's what he should have did. That's what he should have did. Like them same dudes. But you're right. There's a difference. That's a difference. He said he almost upset the undercard. I mean, it is what it is, man. And as a matter of fact, when Jared Anderson almost got stopped in the 5th round, if you go back and look at my show, I say, man, because that 5th round, Charles Martin stopped backing up and he came front foot. He became front foot dominant in that round. He said, "No, I ain't backing up no more. I'm finna push the tempo." So Charles Martin started stepping to Jared Anderson. He was holding his ground in the center of the ring to the point to where Jared Anderson started backing up. And then I say, Charles Martin ain't come to lay down. Look at that 5th round. Go look at my live we did Saturday. Look at the 5th round. And listen to what I said during that round. I said, he ain't coming to lay down now. You know, Charles Martin stepping now. He coming forward. He had no call Jared Anderson with a 2-piece already. Pap, pap. Leaning straight back. And then he hurt him. I said, Martin ain't coming to lay down. And then I said before the fight, I said, man, Charles Martin in great shape. I had a dude in the chat talking about, oh, man, what you talking about? Charles Martin in great shape. That man in no good shape. I said, you's a damn lie. That man in great shape. It showed he was in great shape. Charles Martin was in great shape that night. Look at his weight. Look how good he looked, weight-wise. You didn't see no fat really around his waistline. He was in shape, bro. Charles Martin was in shape. Period. Bottom line. You say rookie moves. Yeah, absolutely. Schooler, what to say, fam? You say Martin showed he walked the earth like a god. Hey, Charles, every time I see him, Schooler, that's what I think about. I walk this earth like a god. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Every time I think of Charles Martin, that's what I think about. I walk this earth like a god, man, for real.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jermell the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Like, you got to look at all of that. You got to look at all of that. What did you say? You say Martin was supposed to be on the Spence versus Crawford undercard. He was training. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Skull, he said you need to put that clip. He said you need to get that clip, coach. Hold on. But as it relates to Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, like, man, I ain't, dude, like, what you think Devin Haney should, what you think Shakur should get paid? That ain't my job. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. What's going on, sir?
Man, Troy, talk to me, fam.
Well, I'll touch on a couple of things. First is, I know you didn't mention it when we mentioned it, the fight with, the two ladies, Marshall and Franchon. That was about the ugliest fight I've ever seen. Franchon is a much better fighter than what she was displaying, but that was an ugly-ass fight.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I do not like. I am not high on Franchon Cruz. I know she's a nice woman, but bro, she fights ugly. I don't like her style.
Yeah. You know what, Coach?
I just don't like her style. That's why I picked Savannah Marshall to win. And she did everything that I thought she was going to do. Everything I said that she was going to do in my prediction, that's pretty much what she did. But she made it look more uglier than what I thought she was going to make it. I said Savannah Marshall going to land the cleaner shots, and Franchon Cruz going to be smothering a lot of her shots because she got this mugging style and wrestling and grabbing. And I'm just, man, go ahead, Troy.
Yeah, Coach. Let me tell you what. When I saw her, when Marvin McDowell was coaching at Umar, she ain't look nothing like that. Nothing. I don't know what happened. Like she forgot everything she was taught. But anyway, the fight with the young man Jared and Martin, it kind of played out how I thought. They hyped him up, but I saw what he was about when I watched some of his fights. He's not what everybody thinks he is, and he's not a fighter's fighter. If you're going to cry after you win and all that, and you cry before the fight even starts, you're not really a fighter's fighter. So I'm not looking for him to go too far in this. I want to see what happens when he's under fire in that ring. That's what I want to see.
Who?
And Jarrett. I want to see what happens when he gets under fire in the ring.
You just saw him under fire in the ring. He almost got stopped a couple of times in that fight.
Nah, I seen him get hit with some shots, but I didn't see his legs do the dance, so he had to go, he had to fight from the bottom and come back up. I seen him get hit, but I didn't see him, no.
Okay, all right.
No.
All right.
And then you talk about, Haney's offer to Shakur.
Yeah.
You know what? You might think that's a low ball offer, but where else is he going to get any more money? And is Tank going to give him any more if he offers him anything? He's a good fighter, but he doesn't bring anything to push the issue to get any more. He doesn't have a fan base. He's an excellent fighter, but he don't have a fan base and everything else that would sell. So if I'm him, I'm pissed. I take the fight. I beat him. Yeah. What's the fan base?
Have you seen his last two fights?
Yeah, I have. Mm-hmm.
Did you see the fans that came out to see him in Jersey?
Yeah, in Jersey, exactly. That's where he's from. Yeah.
Yeah, he got it. I mean, he sold out 2 events there in Jersey.
In Jersey.
Yeah.
Take him outside of Jersey. He's not doing anything.
Okay, what is Devin Haney doing outside of where he from? Or inside where he from?
See, that's a different story. He has all the belts. I understand your point of view, but he has all the belts. And he's the guy that was on the internet being hyped up and all that. Now he has all the belts. He's undefeated, even though I said he lost his last fight. So he brings that to the table. I am the champion. I'm undisputed. I just beat Lomachenko.
Yeah.
I went to Australia, this and that.
Yeah.
And I'm from the internet. And
I
boom.
get it. No,
I get the background with Floyd.
I get it. Yeah, I definitely get it. Shakur has a decision to make. Do you want the belts?
Yeah, he does.
Or do you want the money? Because see, I understand both sides. Shakur team is like, no, man, I'm worth more than 25%. But let's replace Devin Haney with Tank Davis. If Devin Haney was Tank Davis, Tank Davis fans would be saying, Tank offered Shakur 25%. He should take it because Haney, because Tank Davis is the cash cow. He's the face. He the play face of boxing, because the real face of boxing is over here with us with the PBC, Canelo Alvarez. But he's the play face of boxing, and he has a bigger fan base than you. So you should take 25%. But then, so if you swap him out with Devin Haney, the argument is, well, Devin Haney, you ain't got no fans. Well, Shakur Stevenson got more fans than you. So yeah, you have the belts. You got the belts, but the belts don't mean that because you ain't got no fan base. So Shakur has to decide what is important to him. You already making money. So do you say, I'm going to sacrifice and bite the bullet, take whatever they give you? Same thing that the Alphabet Boys been saying when it came to Crawford. Take whatever we give you, as though they putting up, they look $5 and stuff in the equation. Take whatever we give you, make that sacrifice, and then once you get the belts, then you can go back and say, I'm the supreme champion. I can call the shots now. Because that's what Devin Haney fans are saying. Devin Haney had to do it when he fought George Kambosos. He did it twice. So they're saying since Devin Haney did it, guess what? You can do it too. And if you don't want to do it, then you ain't serious about making this fight. That's their argument. So I do get it. I understand both sides.
Well, let me say this, like they say in the church, hallelujah and amen, and pass the chicken, ain't nothing else need to be said. Yeah. Oh, glory. Have a great day, brother.
Shout out to Troy. Shout out to Troy. Be more, stand up. Shout out to 93 Octane. What did he say? Crawford stood his ground and eventually got his deal. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Crawford, check this out, 93 Octane. You hit the nail right on the head. If Crawford would have listened, hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Look like my camera's unplugged. Hold on, guys. Let me go over here. The camera was unplugged. What the hell happened to my cameras? Hold on. Look like my camera went out. Okay, there you go. Look like my cameras went out. I don't know why my cameras went out. Why did they go out? Yeah, but look like my camera went out. I have no idea. Oh, you know what? My bad. My bad. I think I knocked the USB out of it. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. But anyways, had Crawford listened to the broke niggas on YouTube and Instagram, he wouldn't be getting paid 8 figures right now. And I tell you guys time and time again, people who are multimillionaires, they don't take financial advice from niggas on Twitter and YouTube. True. All these dudes are experts. All these dudes are experts on social media. Did you notice that? All you dudes are experts. Not you, everybody in the chat. All these dudes are experts on social media. Nigga, you haven't read the employee handbook, dog. Some of these dudes is unemployed, living with their mamas and their baby mamas. But when you come on YouTube, these niggas is lawyers, they financial advisors, they matchmakers, they lawyers, financial advisors, they matchmakers, they promoters, they managers, they everything other than that. They tell multimillionaires what they should do in negotiation when it comes to making fights. True. Nigga, you got a YouTube channel like me. You waiting on the 21st of the month for Google to make direct deposits to your account from Google AdSense and your super chats and the advertising that happens on your videos when you drop videos and stuff. And you trying to tell men who got a net worth from 8 figures, they doing dumb. They don't know how to do good business. You know how dumb that sound? That's why I call them Wakanda niggas, because it's Wakanda nigga logic. In the world of Wakanda, 1 + 1 don't equal 2. 1 + 1 equals 3. You know, you struggling to run 2 nickels together. But you an expert when it comes to the business of boxing and negotiating contracts. All because you don't like a fighter, you're trying to tell him he should do this. If Crawford would have listened to those niggas, he wouldn't be making 8 figures right now. True. Don't never listen to a nigga on the internet about no business. Never. Never listen to them. Never. And what they say, family say they train us too. Yeah. They never listen to never about no business. Never. You know what I mean? Never. No, never. Because, bro, like, say this time and time again. The only thing a broke nigga can teach you, a broke nigga can't teach you how to get no money. There's a reason he's broke. There's a reason he's broke. Never take financial advice from a broke nigga. Never. Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. Nigga, you turn it on the camera just like everybody else. Oh, yeah, he need to do this, he need to do that. Everybody experts. And then the subscribers will listen to these dudes. Then they'll go around other platforms. Yeah, man, he need to take this. 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. Take whatever we give you. They like, what is it, guys? They're like parrots. A parrot repeats everything he say. You know what I mean? Which way did they go, George? Which way did they go? Which way did they go? Probably want a cracker. Like, whatever they say, whatever they hear, they just repeat it. This is what you hear online. They just, y'all keep repeating the same stuff. Y'all just keep repeating the same stuff. Nigga don't know how to read. None of that. The only thing he read is text messages and social media posts. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to take financial advice from you. Like, for real? Come on, man.
I know you once said, hey, look, if we fight, it's going to be either 70-30, 80-20. Was that?
Man, I was when I said
posturing that, or what was that?
When did I say that?
You know, that was.
Yeah, I said it on my girl Instagram. Yeah. What's going? But I was playing. Hey, man, nobody taking no 80-20, 70-30. Yeah, I was playing. I was like, because I was like, it's gonna be 60-40, and I was like, yeah, he keep playing crazy. It's gonna be 70-30 or 80-20. Yeah. But yeah, I was playing. Like I wasn't serious about that, man. Like people can't take jokes.
That's why I be laughing at these niggas. I'm like, these some dumb ass. These niggas is low IQ, slow. They remedial. They are remedial for real. Nigga, yeah, 60-40, sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. Drop the addy. I don't like you. I got shooters. I'm like, this is a special group of people. That's why I named them Wakanda niggas. True. Special group of people. Special group of very special. There, I'm talking about, boy. I'm talking about rolling the finger around the ear, doing the lips like that. These dudes are very, very special. This who you be arguing with online. You argue with a nigga right now online at his mama house, throwing a hissy fit about why Shakur should sign the contract. He turned it down to fight, and why Devin Haney is lowballing Shakur Stevenson. There's some niggas having an argument right now, or they will be having an argument later on tonight, threatening each other. That's what they're gonna be doing. That's what they're gonna be doing. I'm gonna listen to you. Oh, you can't make. Let's give everybody a round of applause. You can't make this shit. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, listen, man. Like, bro, like I just don't like. I tell you guys time and time again. Like me, I'm not finna sit here and argue with these niggas.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Shout out to Fossey Brown. Fossey Brown, what's going on, sis? Salute to you, sis. How you doing, sis? You know what I mean? Y'all just gotta stay. I want everybody in the chat. Just hear me out real quick. Y'all gotta stay away from these remedials, these slow, low IQ dudes that come from these boxing communities. These dudes are very uneducated and they're dumb. Literally. I'm just being honest with you. They're dumb. They're real dumb. Like you know how dumb they is by the stuff they say out their mouth. Like literally, like for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jamie. I have to dumb it down. I'm dead serious. I have to literally dumb it down myself just to be able to to make an attempt to say say 5 sentences to these guys. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just being honest with you. Like these niggas slow, boy. Like slow. Like for real though. Like you know what I mean? Shout out to Food Revolution. What's going on, sis? It is what it is, man. I just don't listen. Just don't waste your time arguing. Focus on what you got to do. Get to the bag. Get your money. Don't be a part of the Victim Olympics, because the Victim Olympics gonna keep you broke. You get what I'm saying? You can complain all you want to, but boy, if you don't put action into words, action into words, action behind words, it ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna get done. Don't be around a bunch of losers. It's like a woman being with a broke nigga. You know, okay, if he broke when you met him, okay, fine. But y'all been together 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, 20 years, whatever the case may be. He ain't got no potential. He ain't bringing that to the table. You know, like he just ain't got no potential. He just ain't in him. Or vice versa. The nigga ain't shit. Or vice versa. You could be a good man and you with an ain't shit female. All she want to do is gossip all day. Gossip all day. You know, ain't bringing nothing to the table. Lazy. And you're like, you know, just you don't want to be with that. You know, you want to be with somebody who's compatible with you. Not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. Y'all have similar goals in mind, and y'all trying to accomplish a certain goal. So be around goal-oriented people. You get what I'm saying? True. You ain't gonna never see me. You ain't gonna never see me arguing with no dumb ass nigga. Not me. I get a headache just making an attempt to do it.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad? Look at you. You mad? I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is, man. Don't be afraid of offending them like me. Like, I am unapologetic. I don't give a damn what nobody say about me. I am a Sigma male. That's a certain degree of alpha. I'm like a lone wolf type guy. I don't give a fuck about what nobody say about me. I'm getting to the bag. I'm getting money. I talk my shit because I can. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? I like literally like y'all listen. I get attacked all the time on YouTube and Twitter. Do it bother me? No. True. Nigga, I don't care about you. What you saying about me? You is so remote from my mind. You irrelevant to me, fam. I don't even know what you look like. You hide behind the avatar sending me gun emojis from your mama house. What am I worried about you for? Literally. You probably don't even know what a credit score is. You probably don't know what a FICO score is. You don't even know how to get a loan from a bank. You don't even know what the lending requirements are in order to get a loan from a bank. You don't even know what the 3 C's is when it comes to getting any kind of loans, you know, credit, collateral, cash flow. Like, it's so much stuff that you don't know. Like, who am I to sit back and, you know, now when it comes to negativity, you remember that song about Ralph Tresvant? You need a man with sensitivity? Well, you have people who have master's degrees in negativity. You see what I'm saying? You have people who practice negativity. So stay away from the Knick-Sacks who practice negativity, because you can never accomplish anything in life when you're dealing with people who practice negativity. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I say. True. Man, look here, man. Right now, because the foolishness is ruling right now. The people who smart and intelligent, they get ostracized. They get called lame. You ain't hip. You ain't this, you that. Ain't nothing wrong with being a lame nigga. Listen, if you lame in the eyes of a bunch of broke, ignorant Knick-Sacks, guess what? I'd rather be lame in the eyes of a bunch of broke, ignorant Knick-Sacks. True. Oh, nigga, you lame. You ain't like us. Yes, you right. I'm lame. Yeah, you square. Yes, sir. I'm square. Guess what, nigga? I am not gonna be around you. Take your hip ass over there to the liquor store with your homeboys, smoking weed, with your pants hanging down to your knees, and then wonder when the police pull up on you, wonder how you got caught. Nigga, you got caught because your pants was hanging down to your knees. True. That's how you got caught. I came up in that bullshit. Did time, all that. That shit some bullshit. I'm telling you, that shit some bullshit. I'm anti all that shit. I'm anti all that shit. You do not listen. You niggas do not have a friend in me. True. Boy, they do not have a friend in me, boy. No, they don't. They do not have a friend in me, boy. You can believe that. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about because I live that shit. You know what I mean? I live that shit. I know what I'm talking about. Nigga, they ain't got no friend in me, boy. You can forget it. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I don't give a damn. I ain't trying to be down cool with no nigga. Coach Malachi Gucci. True. I hold my own nuts and stand on my own 2 square. I ain't following nobody. Definitely. And guess what? And if you gonna follow somebody, you don't follow a bunch of broke niggas on YouTube. True. How come I look like following a bunch of broke niggas? Like, what's the benefits? Like, make it make sense. Okay, you trying to get me, check this out. This is a true story. True story. All right, listen. Motherfucker trying to get me to join. Motherfucker trying to get you to join their little crew, right? Hey man, what you need to do, dog? You need to join, dog. You need to come be a part of the alphabet board, dog. This is an open invitation right now. I said, be a part of the alphabet board for what? What you mean for what? Like I said, nigga, what you mean? For what? You don't want to join for what? Join for what? Oh, you niggas broke. Y'all ain't got no money. What am I joining for? You get to use the hashtag. That's the benefits. So let me get this straight. Okay, you know how you work on a job? Hey, Jackie, you know how you work on a job? And, you know, you have benefits. Okay, if I'm on the job for 90 days, my insurance gonna kick in, my medical insurance, my health insurance, dental gonna kick in. You know, I get to take a percentage of my check and roll in the 401k plan for the company, all that stuff there. I got paid vacations for a week. Once I'm here for a year, 2 weeks, after I'm here 2 years, like you got all kinds. I can name a list of benefits for being on certain jobs, right? Tell me what's the benefits of being a part of the alphabet board. True. Niggas broke, begging subscribers for money so he can give it to his wife and kids. Like, come on, man. Who does that? Like, who does that? Well, like, what's the benefits? I go to jail right now. Y'all gonna put some money together and buy me out? No. Okay, dog. Listen, I don't came up shorter than the midget on his knees, trying to sling keys, trying to take care of my family, dog. Y'all can help me out. I'm in a tight spot. No. Damn, dog. I need some insurance, dog. I ain't got no health insurance right now. Can y'all help me out with that? No. Damn, shit. Hey, dog, look here, man. I'm trying to get some gas money for my car, dog. Y'all can help me out with some gas money? No. When you go to add that shit up, okay, I can't get no gas money from these broke ass niggas. Okay, I'm broke. Okay, shit. Okay, my wife finna kick me out because I ain't got no money to help pay the rent. I'm going to these conventions. I'm paying membership fees every goddamn month to Jabba the Hutt. Goddamn, ain't shit going on. My kids looking at me crazy. Goddamn, well, we ain't got no money. I said, yeah, see, if you go to the white man job, you get benefits. Y'all talk all that white shit, that's fine. You don't like white folks, ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't like white folks. But tell me what's the benefits of being with you broke ass niggas. True. Please, somebody tell me. I just want to know for myself. Because if you're trying to recruit me to come join something, you better be sending me something. You better be offering me something that's better than what I have. You get what I'm saying? You better be offering me something that's better than what I have. I'm like, damn, what you offer me? Well, you get to use the hashtag. You get to use the hashtag, and then after we do that, you get to go on other dudes' chats who we don't like. You get to call them a coon. You get to call them an Uncle Tom. You get to call them a sellout. And if he get outrageous, what we gonna do then? We're gonna pull up deep in his chat. And we're going to send them gun emojis. We're going to tell them to drop the addies. We're going to tell them we got shooters. That's the benefits. You get to be with us. We get to do this together. True. Man, you don't get your dumb ass out my face. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, you don't want to, boy. You listen. I'm trying to tell you now. You better come join now. We gonna call you a cool. Nigga, you can call me all the coons you want. I don't give a damn. You niggas is broke. True. You niggas is broke, living with your mamas, living with your baby mamas. Y'all ain't got no money. You can call me what you want to call me. You niggas is broke and dumb and ignorant, low IQ. Have a master's degree in negativity. Literally. Only thing you can tell me is how to be broke like you, how to live with your mama like you, how to borrow money from your baby mama like you. Only thing you can teach me is how to drink all the kids' juicy juices, how to smoke a Nick sack with my homeboy, how to play on a PlayStation, PS 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, how to sit down on my baby mama rent a center furniture, how to stay in my mama my bedroom with my mama that I was living with since I was a baby and I'm in my 30s. That's the only thing you can teach me. True. Hell, I'm gonna listen to you niggas for. Let's give everybody a round of applause.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
I'm a dog, Dr. Umar Johnson.
If I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life and take her with me, she spent a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. She's going to spend a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. Do you think she ever coming back home to you? Let's just be honest. If I take her on a ride with the prince, do you really think she coming back home to you? I'm going to drink to that. Next Negro who hate, I'm going to snatch your chick.
I'm just saying, you know, y'all listen, man. Y'all don't get caught up on this social media shit, man. This social media shit, it ain't what it's cracked up to be. Y'all don't want y'all to get caught up on that. Don't be pressured to do anything, especially if you're grown. Like me, I'm 49, dog. I'm 49 years old. When you get my age, dog, you don't give a damn. I'm a Sigma male, dog. I don't give a fuck. I'm a different kind of alpha. Like I still, nigga, I ain't thinking about none of you niggas. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. Motherfucker, like, man, what you bringing to the table? Nigga, I'm bringing the table. What you bringing to the table? True. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, what you? And you get what I'm saying? Like you got some women out there bringing the table. Yeah, what you bringing to the table, nigga? What you bringing to the table? I'm bringing the table. The table. What you bringing to the table? The table. True. You get what I'm saying? What you bringing to the table? The table? Last time I checked, that nigga, I got stock options on my job. Let's see, what I got stock options. I got insurance. I got medical, dental. 401k plan. I got a pension to get ready to come in or whatever the case. I'm making enough money to be able to take care of all of my expenses. What you got again? She got. Oh, goddamn, what I got? Let's see. I got a hashtag. Okay. Shit, goddamn. What you mean? Hold on. I got a Nick sack of Reggie. Okay, cool. All right, we can't do no Reggie. All right. What else you got again? I got a case of Coronas I got from Al Haymon. Okay, cool. That's all you bring to the table. Goddamn. All right. It be the niggas be sitting at the bus stop twisting their hair like this here. Just twisting their hair. Do you ever had a dude? Hey, what the women in the chat? Do you ever had a dude try to holler at you? He's sitting there twisting his hair. He's sitting there like this here. Do you know how stupid you look doing that? Just sitting there twisting his hair. Yeah, dog. Now I'm just saying I won't holler at you though. I want to holler at you. And another thing I don't like, a chick who come out that house with that dirty, raggedy bonnet on her head. True. You coming in Walmart? With some pajamas and a bonnet? True. Girl, you seen the way he was looking at me? He was trying to holler at me. I wasn't trying to holler at you. Who told you that? You literally walking out and you walking through the grocery store with some pajamas and a bonnet on your head, and then you got man over there. He's sitting there thinking he Mac Daddy number 4 with twisting his doggone hair, twisting his hair, and looking at me crazy, talking about I'm the square, I'm the lame. Boy, hush. True. Man, nigga, you would take your Beavis and Butthead looking ass out of here with that bullshit. I'm not, no, nigga, I ain't lame, nigga, you lame, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Hey, man, shout out to man. All praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
See, listen, man, I don't give a damn. It is what it is, man. Hey, man, once again, hey, man, to anybody, man, who trying to become something in life that's in the chat, you're trying to become something, you're working hard, and you got a couple of obstacles in your way where people trying to, just deter you from becoming the best version of yourself that you can. Let's give all of them a Riley that's trying to stop y'all. Riley, get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Again, man, they ain't gotta like it, man, but they better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Somebody, you know what? Some of you women, I be feeling sorry for, cause some of y'all be, just minding your own business, going out. Some of y'all look really, really good, look attractive. You be going out, man, and it seems like it always be the broke nigga be trying to holler. Like, God damn, girl, every time I go out, I got Man, Pookie, Ray, John. They always be trying to talk to me. God damn, why I can't never have no lawyer trying to talk to me or no doctor or none of that? It's always one of these old, hey, black, hey, Slim, let me holler at you though. Hey, check it out. Let me holler at with that dirty ass white tee on, dirty ass white tee pants sinking down to his knees. Then he got shit stains in his drawers. Yeah, hey, let me holler at you though. Hey, check it out though. What your name is? Huh? What your name is? Ooh, girl, do you see who that is? Yeah, girl, who that is? Girl, that's Man. Man been trying to talk to me for a minute. For real? Well, let's see what he's talking about. You know how you go to a job? We know how you go to a job, right? And you in order to get hired for the job, you have to. There's a certain criteria that you must meet, certain qualifications that you must have. So some people I believe just are made for each other. So you got Boquisha. Man trying to holler at Boquisha. Perfect match for each other. Girl, there go Man. Hey, Boquisha. Hey, what up, though? Boquisha? Girl, look at the way his pants sagging. Ooh, I like that. That time out. Okay, you been, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, what's up? You got a man? Yeah, I got a baby daddy. I got a baby daddy. He don't really be around like that. Oh, he don't be around like that. Hey, let me holler at you though. Okay, well, what you want? Let me ask you some questions now, because I got standards. I just don't be talking to anybody, man. I got standards. Man, have you ever been to jail? Yeah, I got been to jail. I got an active warrant on me right now. Okay, check. Man, you did time in prison? Yeah, I did a whole lot of time in prison. Okay, check. Man, you been shot before? Girl, I got shot 3 times. I got a gunshot wound on my thigh, my shoulder, and right here on my chest right there. Ooh, girl, he got shot 3 times. Ain't he been in prison? Check. So is those drawers you got on clean? No, they ain't clean. I've been out hustling, girl, grinding, thugging it out. I've been grinding for 2 days. They ain't clean, but I'm gonna take a bath today though. Oh, so you ain't took 1 or 2 days? No, I ain't take 1 or 2 days, but I'm finna go change my drawer now. Okay, check, girl. It's been 2 days, girl. Woo, Lord, I would love to watch some dirty drawers. Okay, man. Is you trying to lock your hair? Yeah, you see me twisting my hair? Girl, I like the way he be twisting his hair. Check. Man, have you been in any drive-bys lately? Yeah, I got in a couple of drive-bys. I got in a drive-by before I came over here. Ooh, girl, he just got a drive-by. Check. Man, have your mama house ever been shot up? Listen, my mama house been shot up and my baby mama house been shot up from the ops. Check. Girl, listen. Yeah, man, you can have my phone number. My phone number is 735-888 dumb bitch. True. It is what it is, man. Hey, man, AB, talk to him, AB.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
To my dog, Booger Ray Leonard, man, and Eddie the Hit, man.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I would just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Didn't you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I I'll knock that motherfucking hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
Ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
Hey man, it is what it is, man. The moral of the story, man, is to stay away from the losers, man, or whatever the case may be. Don't try to be in with the in crowd. The in crowd ain't what's happening. The in crowd, them niggas broke. They got a master's degree in negativity, and you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb, man. And you're trying to elevate and evolve. You're gonna have to break away from a lot of that stuff. You get what I'm saying? It's like a space shuttle flying off into space. You know, once you get so high in the atmosphere, you're gonna have to detach yourself from all of those heavy things that help you get to the top, because the struggle. You're going to have to struggle in order to get to where you're trying to go. But once you get to where you're trying to go and elevate, you're going to have to drop that dead weight. That's the only way you're going to be successful in anything in life. I got to say that, man. People going to be looking at you crazy. It is what it is, man. But I see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and make it do what it do, man, and get up out of here, man. Get us on, man. Let's give everybody a shout out who called the show. It ain't but a few people calling the show. Shout out to D Block 2 times. Shout out to Fast from B-More. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to Swat Jones from Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Shout out to Rod from New York. Shout out to Marco from the 714. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Shout out to Big Bird from Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to Junior Corona from New Hampshire. Shout out to Cool Boy from Florida. Shout out to Troy Graham from B-More. Let's give everybody a shout out that's in the chat. Hold on, I gotta give a shout out to the sisters. Let's see. Shout out to Thuggin' D. Shout out to Swat Jones. Shout out to Yarmouth from Brooklyn. Shout out to Gertz. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to School on X-Man. Shout out to Foxy Brown. Shout out to who else we have in the building? Shout out to War Prime Minister. Shout out to Dade County's finest, Knockdown 305. Shout out to Postman. Shout out to Boquisha. And shout out to Boquisha and Man. Shout out to Ray too. Shout out to let's see. Shout out to Dog Man J. Shout out to Shout out to Judas. School on X-Man. Who else we have in the building, man? Shout out to Swat Jones. Timothy Stoudemire. Who else we have, man? Eric Gutierrez. Shout out to Corey Bradley. Shout out to Rick Timms. Anyone else I forgot, man? Salute to everybody, man. I can't get everybody, man, but I try to do my best. Corey Bradley, what's going on, fam? Once again, this is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Put my camera right here. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.